strap in, and I hope you're ready because you're listening to Kings of Film, coming up right now.
Hello everyone, welcome back to Kings of Film. Today we are watching Wonder Woman 1984. Came out in 2020.
Woo, what a year.
I'm your co-host Reggie Wright, and with me is my other co-host.
Eli, how's it going? Howdy.
Our two guests today is Kelly, who you guys know from the
Twilight.
from the Twilight series. Al Silver, who you guys know from the Star Wars series.
Hello.
Ooh, two different fandoms coming together.
Coming together for one movie.
Uh,
Now, we've all actually watched this movie before, so no insights. No new insights.
Yeah, no fresh eyes to watch this with. But for that, I didn't know this movie was 2.5 hours.
No,
Definitely feel
walking
like
out of the theater, I was like, that was a long movie.
There's a lot of stuff.
a lot of stuff that could have been cut. Like the first 2 scenes probably could have been cut.
Yeah, we'll talk about it when we get there. But I got some insights for those first few scenes. Let me tell you.
All right. So this movie, we have Patty Jenkins who directed it, and the script was written by Jeff Johns. Gal Gadot stars as Diana Prince / Wonder Woman, alongside Chris Pine coming back as Steve Trevor, and Kristen Wiig coming as Barbara Minerva or Cheetah, but they never call her Cheetah in this movie once.
Mm-mm.
And
Well, she looks like one, so.
and Pedro Pascal, who is the Mandalorian, also in this movie as Maxwell Lord, but he looks weird without his facial hair.
He also looks really white.
And here's the thing: in the comics, Max Lord has like black hair and kind of looks a lot like Pedro Pascal.
Mhm.
However, they kind of made him look more like Trump in this. They made his hair blonde and everything, and they made him like a tycoon type guy. It's like I saw that in a TikTok or something.
Oh,
That makes
interesting.
sense.
Because I was gonna say, like, he's very much not a white man.
Yeah, he's
so
not.
why are they making him look like one?
I don't know. I think he's probably my favorite part of this movie.
I
though.
think so too. He carried this movie for me.
Like, I don't think he carried it, but because I mean, everyone else does.
They
great,
do
great in the roles, but
Yeah.
I didn't watch any trailers for this movie. I didn't know anything going in, and I think he just made this movie great for me at least.
If it was like a different actor in that role, he would have definitely come up as creepy. But because it was him, it was like,
yeah, no,
yeah,
it was
I'm down
funny.
with it.
It was funny. It was.
it's like
And
if you
at the
told me
time,
to
it
do
need
this,
to be
yeah, I'd
serious.
do it. It was set in 1984 during the Cold War. And the film follows Diana and her past love Steve Trevor as they face off against Max Lord and Cheetah. This also was produced by Zack Snyder, so he had a hand in this movie.
Oh, interesting.
But Patty Jenkins and Jeff Johns, they were mainly in charge of this one. Like, they got to screenwrite everything. So a lot of the things that she wanted, she kept in there, I think.
That makes sense. She did a really good job with the first one, I think.
Yeah, she did. Wow, that was... Ooh.
Yeah, she.
This movie hasn't been out long enough to get like how much it's made because it was released on streaming service and in theaters. But it did compete against Soul because they both got released on the same day.
Yeah.
So there's that.
Yeah. Oh, now that I think about it, before we get any further into this podcast, spoiler warnings, because we're gonna actually be watching the whole movie and not
Yeah.
just talk about it.
So if you haven't seen the movie, go watch it and then come back and listen to this.
Yeah, now that I think about it, it's new movie.
Yeah. So let's do a spoiler-free talk about it first, and then do the movie.
Okay, so like talking about like
What we liked,
yeah.
things we might have not liked without getting into spoilers,
Mm-hmm.
and then whatever we can do without spoiling the movie.
Yeah.
So, what did you like?
So as I was saying before, the acting in this movie is phenomenal. just everyone plays their character so well, and let's see. So the first fight scene, it's not too much of a spoiler. There's a fight scene in a mall.
It was in the trailers too, so
Yeah.
not much.
That whole fight felt feels very, very fake and floaty.
Very
It's
Power Ranger.
very theatrical, I would say, by nature.
Uh-huh.
Which, like, here's the thing. It's that I don't know if they were trying to do this, but in the late 80s, early 90s, like, that was 100% the fighting style in movies.
Yeah.
So, like, it could be a reference to that, or it could just be that it was, like, poorly choreographed.
And I don't know when this movie was like starting to get made, because COVID happened, so maybe they had restrictions with what they could use at the time. So maybe that's why it felt very off and like very floaty, maybe because they didn't have everything they used to,
Or it's just off.
or could be off.
So, I know. I feel like if it was going to be like a call out to like the late 80s, early 90s, like fighting style, either lean into it or maybe make some like better references to that, so
Yeah.
it doesn't feel so
Off.
Fake.
unintentional.
Fake and just yeah.
Yeah.
But I mean, I feel like every other fight in the movie I enjoyed more or less.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A lot of the action in that movie just felt good to me, you know?
It was fun.
It was
Good
fun. I was really so hopefully this isn't a spoiler because it happened in the last movie, but her boyfriend, dies in the plane crash, right?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Trying to save her, save the world.
I can save today. But you
And
can
I
save
was
tomorrow.
really scared on how they were going to bring him back, but
I
I
know.
enjoyed it.
The way
I
they
enjoyed
did it
how they brought him
Really
back.
nice.
Mhm. It didn't feel too off for me.
Yeah.
Yeah, it didn't feel too forced.
Yeah.
I like how they switched the roles in this one, of how she was the fish out of water and they made him the fish out of water.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Even though, to be fair, she still would be a fish out of water in this time. A little bit.
I mean, she's more she's more used to it though because she's been living in it for years.
I love how he was when he came back. He's like, "What's all this?"
Yeah.
Is this art? No, it's just a trash can.
Oh.
Yeah. What? Oh, I'm totally blanking on her name. She's in Saturday Night Live. She plays Cheetah.
Kirsten Wig.
Kirsten Wig. I was like really impressed by her in this movie, I would say, because I've never seen her in a
A movie?
serious role, honestly, because I've only ever like seen her as a comedian, and I'm like a big Saturday Night Live fan. So I was really impressed with her in this. Yeah, I really enjoyed it. I definitely felt like there were times where the movie lagged, like 2 hours and 32 minutes. I felt like maybe they could have cut it down a little bit here and there. I don't know.
There's a pretty awkward scene in it that we'll talk about when it's not spoiler.
Yeah.
At least I find it awkward, but at the same time hilarious.
Fair.
You guys might understand
Yeah.
which one I'm thinking of.
I'm not sure.
I'm not sure either.
I feel like the flow could have been better.
That
Oh.
one. you got it right.
I got that too. The flow definitely could have been better.
Yeah,
I
we'll get
feel
to
like
it.
the story flow was just a little could have gone a little bit more
I think I have these
smoothly.
pants.
Really? Oh my god. Are we twinsies?
Yep.
Hell yeah. Okay.
I think for me, it's the setting. I understand that they want to do the 80s, go from different time periods in each of her movies. But for what they used what they used of the 80s, it's just, they used it very rarely.
Yeah.
And it could have been placed modern day.
And even then, like, really, all you see, really, in the 80s is the beginning mall scene.
And like,
That's
you
the
see
most
some of
80s
the-
it gets.
Or
Yeah.
the people jogging on the side of the road.
Yeah.
maybe some of the like clothing.
Mm-hmm.
But besides that, you don't see much 80s. It's not a big influence.
Mhm.
I know. I felt like they definitely could have taken more like maybe music influence. Could have been really cool
Yeah.
in this movie.
There wasn't a lot of music influence from the 80s in this
Like,
movie, huh?
at
Like,
all.
Yeah, none.
And I felt like they could have really utilized that in a really fun way.
Yeah.
Not in like, because I don't want to say oh like Guardians of the Galaxy, because I don't think
Yeah.
it would feel like a copy if they did it more authentically, you know.
Mm-hmm.
But if they're gonna do a time period, at least try to use it to the best that you can, and not just be like, it's gonna be set in this time, and we're not gonna acknowledge it. Because if you're gonna do that, make it modern day.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
the 80s things that do go into the movies, instead of like just letting it blend in, they point it out.
Yeah.
Cause like there's one part where she's like, "Oh, those are break dancers." Like, you didn't really have to tell that to the audience to make them think, oh yeah,
yeah,
this
it's
is
the
the 80s. You could have just had them in the background.
There's a scene, and it's in the trailer, so I don't think this is a spoiler, but if it is, you can come roast me. Please don't roast me, actually, though. But there's a scene where they're doing, like, the clothing montage with Steve.
I love that.
And, like, he brings up the fanny pack, and she's like, no. I'm like, I'm sorry.
Fanny
Fanny
packs.
packs are the 80s, so he can wear that.
And he keeps it.
You know?
He keeps it. Don't worry about that one.
What are something you thought about this? Good, bad,
Good, bad, ugly.
I think we'll just have to get to it because everything I'm thinking about is spoiler.
Oh, okay.
So
That's fair.
All right, so we are now done with the spoiler-free thoughts of the movie.
So if you haven't watched this movie, I mean, if you don't care, you don't care. But if you do care, turn off your ears.
Turn off your ears, but keep playing them.
Yeah.
Podcast.
We need those streams, guys. Come on.
Awesome. We got subtitles on and everything.
Yeah,
All right.
be on.
Alrighty.
We're starting the movie, baby.
Here we go.
Oh.
Yeah, it took a hot second for it to start. I was expecting to be. Oh, here we go.
HBO Max. We're watching this. Not a pirated website. Don't worry, guys.
Definitely not pirated.
We're legally doing it.
Yeah, everything is legal. It stopped.
Eli, come on.
I'm sorry. Okay.
This is like our 10th episode.
No.
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 This is like maybe our 7th.
I think so. Why are you so loud on this one?
okay, ready? You're gonna see who I'm talking about.
Earlier, Silver was talking about how
So-
there was a.
This is one hot chick right at, like towards the beginning.
Yes.
She's gonna be right next to Diana when she goes and stands in line.
When they're doing the whole ninja warrior.
If I
thing.
remember
Oh.
correctly, she is, but we'll see.
So my dad actually, before we watched this movie, he watched the first one. I didn't do that for some reason.
I didn't either.
But he was saying something that I was like, wait a minute, that is kind of a big plot hole. How at the beginning,
Of the first one, her mom would never let her do any of this stuff.
yeah, and she had to train secretly in order to do it.
And
Oh
on
my
this one,
god.
And in this one, she's doing it.
I'm like, I'm sorry, Patty Jenkins, you directed both of these. Did
That
you
is
forget?
a plot hole.
That's,
I
it's
didn't
a
even think
huge
about that.
plot hole. I didn't think about it either, and I was like, wait, that's
Wait,
kind of
that
crazy.
Doesn't make any sense.
Hold up.
Because her mother would have never let her compete in this tournament.
Exactly.
1 minute, not even 1 minute in the movie.
Robin Wright, if you guys didn't know, that's Buttercup from The Princess Bride.
Ooh.
That's Entropy, the lady that trains her in secret in the first one.
Yeah,
I like this course though. It's kind of dope.
yeah, it's awesome. I really like this scene actually, even though that's floaty as heck.
I was gonna say Spider-Man vibes.
Yeah.
Horse riding,
Double horse riding.
Then some gymnastics.
some jump rope, you know.
Not gonna lie, I would love nothing more than to live on this island.
Me too.
Yep.
Oh no.
Look at all that. Oh, yeah.
I mean, come on. They established this with every Wonder Woman movie. They're Amazonian women, dude. Come on. They're supposed to be like the most beautiful, the most.
Powerful.
Yeah.
Just,
But if you notice in this one, they are dressed very differently than how they were in Justice League. This one, it's like moderately
Oh.
dressed, but in Justice League,
they were all sexy for
Bikini.
no reason.
they were all in bikinis. All in bikinis.
No
When they're
reason.
when they're warriors. Silver, they are
They're warriors. They are leaving vital organs exposed.
They're
Okay, look at that. Look at that. Don't tell me that she's not just.
This is why I brought Kelly with me.
We can't watch this with 3 boys.
Yeah.
We can't watch Wonder Woman with 3 boys.
Because
Oh,
they'd be like,
God.
oh, men are gonna be very
Yeah.
critical.
There she is.
I love her. She's so beautiful.
So does it go right to the right of her?
Why do you think she played Princess Buttercup?
I know.
Does she have a scar still?
Yeah, on right her arm.
Right
That
around.
looks fresh.
Maybe it is fresh in this.
Maybe. Maybe it's
Look
the
at
old
her.
one from the
Just
last
look at her.
movie.
Look at that. Please tell me you saw that. Man, sorry. Okay.
Silver's
she
still
kind of
on
looks
it.
like
I'm done.
Margot Robbie.
That's what I was thinking when I saw him. Like, she looks familiar.
Sorry.
It's okay. No, but apparently the costume designer for Wonder Woman like took tons of inspiration from like actual like Roman and Greek like battle uniforms
Which makes sense
and like
because
materials.
that's the gods that they worship. That's the
Yeah.
not only worship but like
Are real.
Yeah.
that they're based off of. Yeah.
I would scream. Absolutely scream.
I mean,
at
she
this.
knew exactly what she was doing. Dude, I love this, though. It's so
Goodness.
cool.
So talented.
I would love to do this course, but at the same time, I could never do it.
I love to
know.
do this course and then break my leg 1 minute in.
On the first one.
And by 1 minute in, I mean I'm trying to climb the thing for 1 minute and then break my leg.
Also, like, they're not human, they're Amazons, and they have, like, superhuman strength and agility and,
And
Yeah.
everything.
and everything.
Yeah, no, when I was watching this movie, I was like sitting there thinking, I was like, everyone else is so much faster than her, but what she lacks in speed, she's the most agile of them all.
Yeah.
She uses her
This lady gets wrecked.
She uses her small
Well,
self to
her
the
s-
advantage.
You know, and they're smarts.
She's a smart woman.
Smart little cookie.
The battering ram.
Mm.
No, I thought they were gonna jump through the hoop right here. But no,
Honestly,
she just
me too.
dives.
She just dives. I was really confused because
Like,
I was
why is
like,
the hoop
I was
there?
like, why is she diving? And then everyone else is like, oh, that's what she's supposed to do. Okay.
So, is the point of the battering ram to get you further then?
I think it's supposed to knock you off that thing.
Mm-hmm.
It's just an obstacle.
Yeah.
And they lower it all down with one lever. Very
Yeah,
heavy.
because that works.
Obviously.
Obviously.
Whoever designed that is a genius.
Well,
Real-
you probably gotta have super strength to move it. So.
Right, yeah, that's true.
Which they do.
They do.
Because they're bad A women. Hell
Yeah.
yeah.
Woo!
I don't understand. This is a very cool scene. Granted.
Mhm.
However, it could have been cut. Let's be real. The lesson she learns kind of comes back, but at the same time,
Not.
it doesn't. So
What's
it
the
could be-
lesson she learns again?
It's supposed to be like telling the truth and being honest with yourself.
But that doesn't work with the rest of the movie.
Yeah, and like it kind of does.
But then towards the end, she
The-
also brings up. Oh, well,
No, like
she
yeah.
brings up truth and.
Yeah.
Truth
it
and
felt a
justice
little-
on the American way.
But it
Yeah.
feels a little forced, I would say.
Yeah. Though we're real early and we're going to talk about the thing that happens. The wishing stone. It's like, oh, yes, the rabbit foot thing.
Yeah.
You get something.
But it
you pay-
takes
No, monkey foot.
monkey's foot.
Yeah. No, it was
No, it's monkey foot.
monkey's paw.
Monkey's paw. Yeah.
Monkey's paw.
The rabbit's foot is from a short story we read
Yeah.
in school, I think.
Miss Tyer's English class. Loved it. But yeah, I don't
I
know
like
how
these things.
her lesson here, like, you cheated. You didn't take the rightful path. I'm like, you're reaching there, man.
I know.
You're reaching to find the truth.
I know. I liked the way that they constructed this obstacle course, though. It was really fun.
Oh yeah, definitely. It kind of reminded me of Brave when Merida's like going through on the horse.
With their arrows. I know. Imagine
Right here.
Ooh.
Boom.
I thought she was gonna miss the first time I watched it.
Dude,
I was
that's
hoping
actually
for it.
taken straight out of
Straight out of Brave.
Yeah. That frame right there was literally
So surprise! Actually, Brave is better.
Please
Let's
don't.
see Merida. Why would you look behind you in a race?
The entire time my dad was watching, he's like, "Why does she keep looking back?" And then right, he said that.
Boom.
Shiva.
I was thinking that at the same time, first time watching. Like, why are you looking back? Something's gonna happen.
Or how does she know that she cheated? What if she just missed with the arrow?
No, as soon as it showed that she wasn't gonna hit one, I was like, oh,
There
she's
it
gonna
goes.
get penalized for that.
Yeah.
Because why else would they have that?
Yeah.
I would hit it with a stone. Or
Yeah, I was
hit
like, throw a
myself
rock at it.
and then go take this path.
That's exactly what I thought. I was like, throw a rock at it.
Just so at least they think that
Right.
At least get out right there. Go
you
hit it.
gotta properly cheat.
If you're gonna cheat, do it properly.
She
Come on.
obviously sucks at cheating.
Whee!
Yeah, I thought she was gonna yeet a stone at it or something.
Yeah.
Especially since she's looking for the horse. Obviously, she knows what the path is. So
Yeah.
shouldn't she know that there's one that she missed?
Mm-hmm.
I assume she just doesn't care.
She's like, I gotta finish.
Yeah, like that's her goal is to finish the race, not necessarily
Well, and she really wanted to win too. She gets upset because she doesn't win.
win. Yeah.
I won rightfully. It's like, no, Diana, you cheated.
Oh, Diana.
Now I can't get that plot hole out of my head.
I know.
Yeah,
It was crazy.
It's a glaring plot hole. She's like, oh well, this should never have happened.
But it's fine.
Warner Brothers wanted Patty to cut one of these two scenes, this one or the mall scene, out, and she wanted to keep both. I think if we started with the mall scene, it would have been a great introduction. But they wanted more Themyscira.
Yeah, no. Honestly, though, watching the mall scene, I thought it was gonna be they were gonna try to make the fight scenes comedic. Like that's honestly the feeling I got with
Yeah.
it. She's like, I got this. I got this.
Zoom.
And no.
Tackle for loss.
Yeah. They get some fish afterwards.
I know, right?
You cheated. How do you know?
No, just say I missed.
But
She is very much as a little kid.
I know.
No buts. Go to your room.
No sword fights for you tonight. You cannot be the winner.
Sighs tearfully.
Tearing down her
The-
hopes and dreams.
Her nose.
Yeah, the nostril flares. No true hero is born from lies.
Let's
I don't
see if
know.
she says something. Yeah, she doesn't say anything like, hey, you're not supposed to be doing this.
Yeah.
Do you think they did that on purpose to keep us far away so we can tell who it was? The golden statue?
Oh, I never looked at it till now.
Now that we know who it is at the
Yeah.
end.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
What a way to
Ooh,
throw that in.
foreshadow.
So that's where they had this scene.
Ah.
Literally the only point to this.
To tell us about. Also, the armor she uses is not useful.
Which armor?
The gold armor at
Oh.
the end.
And the way she was using, she was literally only just going.
Well, that's what it is
I
supposed to
know.
was.
Well, yeah,
It's
but
like-
It was supposed to be a shield.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
it got destroyed real
But
easy.
when she realized it was still getting destroyed, she still was like, no.
Well, I mean, the reason it was getting destroyed is because the apex predator was hitting it with their super strength.
I know.
The apex
Cheetah.
predator.
Thank
Oh,
you for-
yeah.
Look at those leg warmers.
The 80s.
Or the, like,
Life
the
is good.
leotard that she wears when she goes to work out. I was like, jeez.
I should not be watching this movie.
And even though he's the bad guy, they don't play him as the bad guy, which
They
is,
really
which is
don't.
I like. I like that.
It's like, you know,
So it's
I like the man.
so sure it's like a double bad guy like
Yeah.
Spider-Man or something.
yeah.
But I mean, in the end, I don't really feel like it's that.
No.
All he was doing was trying to get his son a helicopter.
Exactly. I mean, how are you gonna make a bad guy out of a dude who just wants to make his son happy?
I know.
But at the same time, I wish they would have played more with the kid. Like,
It's
Yeah.
like
show him more.
it's like Sandman. How are
Yeah.
you gonna make Sandman a bad guy when he's just trying to help his dying daughter?
Mhm.
Look at those
I hate these.
teenagers shoplifting.
Look at those heathens.
No, I hate that because they literally almost killed this chick for a pair of sunglasses.
Oh my god. Oh my god. And they like
They
didn't
keep
care.
on
They
going.
just kept on
They're
running.
They're like, I love these sunglasses. I'm gonna kill for them.
They're cheap though. They're like dollar store
Yeah.
sunglasses. That's the same all from Stranger Things though.
Starcore. Oh, they're like staring at the girl.
So
Silver.
that's what happened at malls back then.
Silver.
I don't think it did, unfortunately.
Man.
Like I got a plate of nachos and
Playing. I wish we had arcades.
Playing
I think
some
we still have
Donkey
arcades
Kong.
like that.
there's a few out there. We should go to Nickelcade.
Yeah. You know, high Corona areas.
That's okay, I'm immune.
Oh.
That's okay, I'm immune. I can't give it or get it, so I'm fine.
Interesting.
So what kind of? So we can establish that malls are just places for black markets and like
Yeah.
Oh,
secret
100%.
Russian places.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like underground.
So we should just go to the Orange Mall and find where they're hiding the
These guys,
Yes.
black market
Mhm.
gold.
not these guys, but the other
I'm
two,
in.
literally the worst robbers ever.
They are
I know.
robbers.
They can't steal a pack of gum.
I'm really bad at it.
Those three girls at the beginning are better than them.
They're better robbers than this whole group.
This guy.
Like this guy, he's fumbling around with.
A very obvious.
Yes.
He's like, where do I put it? Where do I put it?
And his
then
gun
drops
is falling out. Oh my,
Oh my
god.
gosh. And what's this chick?
See, this guy's calm about it. He's like, oh, what's going on?
He's just vibing.
I don't
He's like, man.
I don't get that part too. Like, I mean, this is America. You can carry.
I don't.
So why is she freaking out about?
I know.
In the 80s? Could you?
Yes, it's America.
I felt because think about it, we've had
Oh yeah,
since the
yeah,
1800s.
She's like, oh.
I mean, like maybe it's because he dropped the gun that she freaked out.
Yeah, maybe.
and this, all of his buddies like, whoa,
Or like,
whoa.
whoa.
Yeah, you
like,
you freak it. Yeah, and he's like,
calm
I'm
down.
not going back.
It's like back where?
No, I want to know what his plan was right here. Is like,
It's
if
like-
you drop the girl, you're going back.
It's like you're
'Cause then you
definitely
lose your
not getting
leverage.
out of that. Yeah,
He's losing grip too.
he's like not getting
He
out of
couldn't even
that.
hold a bag.
Or a gun. How does he think he's going
Hey,
to hold a
JC
child?
Penney's in the back.
Oh, nice. Product placement.
Heck yeah.
Lamps
Lamps
plus. Ooh, Diana zooms in and saves
That would hurt.
her.
Yeah. Luckily, she's not a boy.
Ooh. So what's the length of that lasso?
I think
'Cause
it's
it's
as long
infinite.
as she needs it to be.
Because she hooked
Until
a plane
it
at the
can't
end.
be as long as she needs it to be.
She literally hooks a plane like at the end.
Yeah. I think it honestly is just as long as she needs it to be.
Yeah.
She's
Boom.
gorgeous.
Dude, that's what I'm saying.
She is.
She is amazing.
They could have not picked a better person playing Amazonian woman.
I love her. Also,
The little girl was. Oh, she's so funny.
I think the little girl is the most comedic.
so this is the 80s, correct?
Yes.
No.
Oh.
I was
My.
I don't know why, but I was so uncomfortable when there was nothing there.
Aw, look at that cute little girl. But here's the thing.
Aw.
Diana came from a world where all women were uplifted.
Mm-hmm.
So, like,
I'm just saying,
love her.
in this mall, where's the
Well, it, like, was prevalent, but especially, where are they? DC? It would have been a lot more diverse there. And so it would have been a lot more progressive.
Also in movies, it just doesn't exist. Unless it's made to
Oh
exist
my
in movies.
goodness, this floaty scene, dude. I
I
swear.
know.
She's
That's
like.
She's just flying.
She's just vibing today.
I know, because I'm like, it definitely could have been a call out to that, like, Charlie's Angels, like, dramatic flying style, which I kind of feel like it is.
Walden books.
But.
She kind of reminds. She's
She's
awesome.
Everyone's watching her.
I know.
I know, it's amazing. But I don't know, I felt like it could have been more consistent with the first.
Yeah.
That would hurt. So
Also,
bad.
they don't say anything about her. What are like? Who is this Wonder Woman that everyone's talking about? You know, like in the news.
Yeah.
Who exactly is describing? What does he say?
It wasn't the police. It was
A
a
mysterious
mysterious
female
female
savior.
savior.
They could have like snuck in her name somehow. Be like,
Yeah.
who is this Wonder
I'm
Woman?
pretty sure I heard it towards the end, like just some random person on the street saying it.
Maybe. Also, do you remember seeing that quick change in Egypt? Where she's in the car in like normal outfit and then she gets out the car and she's in her like superhero
Well, no,
outfit?
see her changing. She's changing while she's talking to Steve.
No, she did not change. She like got out the
Swear
car
she
and
was.
just
I
in
swear
her
she was.
costume.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure she was like wearing it under or something. Like,
Maybe.
I
I
don't
know.
know. I
Or
don't know.
maybe she just automatically
Maybe she's like-
always.
Maybe she did the 80s thing where
She
she
did-
just
she
goes,
spins and then she just like it
Does
comes off.
something like Shazam. She just yells Wonder Woman.
Zeus. Because isn't she like the daughter of Zeus or
Yeah.
something?
Oh,
I
love
should have
all
watched the first movie before I watched this one.
So how long has it been since he died?
Let's think, 1940. No,
No, it was World War
One,
One.
not World
Yeah.
War Two. Oh my god.
So it's been
A long time.
a
Wow.
long time.
Wow, she really can't get over it. The first man she met on an island full of women, and she's like, "I love you immediately and forever."
She wasn't even like that.
No.
She just fell in love with him throughout the movie.
I know.
I was really confused when they had like the random when he like started taking over the random guy. I was like, wait, what's?
Yeah, I was very confused.
And I was so confused. Like, wait, is it the random guy or is it Steve? Now it's like, no, it's
No,
she
I was like,
sees Steve.
no, I was like, is this the Tinder date? And I was like, oh wait.
This scene.
Yeah, this scene. I was like, is
Did
she
you have a Tinder date?
she's,
Like,
she's waiting for a Tinder date. I was like, wait a minute, this is the 80s.
I know.
Are you waiting for someone? No, but I like having the plate in front of me as if someone is gonna be coming. Leave it.
Mhm.
Thank
But
you.
in such
Yeah,
like-
she's like watching him take it away. She's like,
She's
wow.
like, well, that hurts.
Making me
I was
feel
pretending I was on a date with Steve, but not anymore. We all feel that.
I know. I love these pants so much.
I love this guy who gets the text. He's like, we could share.
Does she dress very 80s to you?
Yeah,
I didn't see you there.
I would say she
Hey,
definitely.
We can share if you like.
She's like, I'm good.
I'm okay.
If I'm being honest, she's probably super used to it by now. Because remember when she's at
Yeah.
the party and
Every-
literally every
hey.
guy she walks by, she's like, they're like, hey.
Like, all right, so we're gonna have every guy talk like that sees you, just want to hit on you. It's like I'm used to it already.
Yeah, I
okay.
mean, like, might as well.
Understandable.
Right now, how do we make our character a nerd?
I know.
Boom.
I was
The
thinking about
walk.
this too.
The power walk.
Barbara. I will say my only complaint with this is that in the 80s, she would have been completely chastised for going into a professional work environment without nylons on. Like, leggings instead of nylons would have been, like, horrible. Like, I remember my mom, when she was in the 80s working in, like, an office setting, like, it was part of the dress code. Like, women were literally required to wear tights under all of their skirts.
This is the perfect 80s.
I guess she's realized that nobody notices her though. Literally, the person who hires her is like,
Doesn't
"Hey,
even
do you know where
recognize
Barbara
her.
is?"
It's like
I
Barbara.
am Barbara. You hired me a week ago.
I know.
Oh,
So I will say, fashion-wise, that's the biggest fail. Is that none of the women wear nylons under any of their skirts.
She's wearing a pantsuit.
I know.
I think that what I saw, or I read a thing saying that directors, they normally like romanticize their childhood, like the time that they grew up in.
Mm-hmm.
And so Patty Jenkins probably grew up in the 80s, and so she romanticized it to this point. So they take out all the things that like were remotely bad, and like, oh, we'll take
Negative.
those out, and we'll make it
Like
what
the
I remember,
picturesque.
the
Yeah,
perfect 80s.
Yeah.
And so that's what all these are.
that makes sense.
So when we get older and we make our own movies, we're gonna
We're just gonna
romanticize the 2000s.
It's like, let's romanticize a pandemic.
You know for a fact.
Let's just forget about that.
You know for a fact there's gonna be people. I wish I grew up in 2020.
Uh,
What a time
No,
to be
you
alive."
don't.
No, you don't.
I know.
You
I
really
know.
don't.
I promise you.
You don't. It's like imagine having school online.
Yo,
No.
No.
These subtitles are whack. They're all over the place.
Surely they're using the jewelry stars up front.
Also, the
See, look. Why is it
Boom,
there?
boom, boom.
It keeps on moving back and forth, yeah.
To make room for the ones coming in, I think. Also, if the FBI needs help, why didn't they see the receipts in the box with the
I know,
stone?
right? That was whack, dude. When she found the receipt,
It's like okay.
the FBI's. The FBI looked at the box like, we don't.
We don't need to look at this. We're just gonna send it to the Smithsonian.
They should be able to find this.
It's like, so this was a front, right? And people sold these illegal artifacts.
Give it
Let's give it to the Smithsonian. Who knows?
I mean, like, I totally, like, it makes sense, like, wanting their help, but
He's like,
But
oh,
not even
why would
checking
people
it.
but not
want these?
checking it, because I'm sure the FBI has their own department, but, like, historians.
Like, check it all out before and then send it to the Smithsonian, right?
Mm-hmm. Oh, this part.
I feel bad for the guy who uses his one wish
Wish
on
on
a
the
coffee.
I know.
What was the thing that got taken from him?
Oh
was
my
it?
gosh.
What was the thing that got
Oh
taken
my
from
gosh. He
I wish for
literally
a
got
coffee.
a coffee and got his most precious thing taken away from him.
This guy in the beginning, he touches
like,
the
"I wish
stone.
I had a
I wish
coffee."
I had a coffee. Gets a coffee. So what does he lose?
It's like he loses his marriage and his children.
He loses his whole family for a cup of coffee.
Oh my god.
I just wanted my coffee. Loses his like taste buds or eyesight, everything. What if like? Here's the thing. Maxwell Lord revokes his wish at the end of the movie.
Mhm.
I thought it was going to do a full. Oh, he revokes his wish, then all the wishes he grants are now
But
null
it
and
didn't do
void.
that.
It didn't. So people have to revoked it. So how many people kept their wishes? You did? You kept. What was your wish?
To actually go see a movie in theaters.
Oh.
Orange, I really wish I had a coffee.
You're funny. Hey,
The timing of that.
I'll take it.
Marked. She never voices her wish,
Yeah, everyone else voices their wish
except for her.
I wonder why.
because she is Zeus's baby.
She's a
Ooh,
god.
So she has more power.
Yeah.
She can only think of it.
But also, when a wish is like granted or when it's wished, like the
It
hair,
gets all windy.
it gets windy.
I know. It's like a little blast of magic.
The twilight wind.
I know.
Good old Barbara.
Okay, but did anyone else sense chemistry between the two of them? I was like, are we going there?
No, so yeah, I thought no. So at first I was like, oh yeah, they're going for the that kind of chemistry with them. But no, the more this movie went forward, I was like, no, she just wants friends.
I know.
That's what.
That's what it
That's
was.
what I thought at first,
Genuinely.
and then towards the end, I was like, she genuinely
She
just
just-
wants a friend.
she's
She
really
wants
just
somebody to
lonely.
eat lunch with.
That's so
It's like,
sad.
oh, she's looking for a romantic partner. Oh no, she just wants a friend.
No, she's just really awkward.
Her only other friend is a homeless guy.
No.
Have you guys seen Radio Rebel?
I love that homeless dude.
Yes.
Haven't.
Love reading.
Barbara seems like the kind of person that would just keep going like,
Dude, Radio
The
Rebel.
ear tuck.
just like,
Oh.
I'm Radio Rebel.
oh. That's all I can think
I
of.
thought he was gonna come out of the watch when it did this. I was like, what the?
I know.
It moved.
I thought he was gonna like reach out and grab the watch or something.
Yeah,
he
like-
I
just
thought the
magically
watch was
came
like
back.
gonna vanish.
No.
But yeah, I really like how they did it. With him.
Okay, this scene confuses me. Why is it so windy in this restaurant? Like, see how there's so much wind blowing on them?
Is
They're,
the window open?
I don't know.
Is there
That's
no
the thing.
glass there?
It's just like they're sitting under the air conditioner or something. It's like so weird.
Hmm.
I just feel like it takes away from the scene.
Wait, is there glass?
Yeah,
Or is that an opening?
I think that's glass.
ice glass. I
Also,
just
do you think she can get drunk because she's a superhero? Or do you think her like immune system or
like
like
burns it off too quickly.
yeah?
Hmm.
Honestly, I think that's probably accurate.
If anything, that'd be so dope.
So just imagine like you've drinking a lot tonight.
I don't feel anything.
Nothing at all. I think you
Why
drink a
would
little
you
too
drink if you can't get drunk? That's the only reason to drink.
Maybe it still tastes good.
I
It
know.
doesn't.
I mean, like you can get a good mocktail.
There we go.
much.
I like a Shirley Temple.
Love a Shirley Temple.
I like a pina colada,
Animal crackers in my soup.
but like just
Horses
just
and
a beer or
rabbits,
wine.
loop-de-loop.
That's what I'm thinking. Just like a beer or wine.
They don't taste very good on
No,
their
they
own.
don't.
Monkeys and rabbits.
Have you ever
Collect
been in there?
now the complete Shirley Temple collection
I know.
in black and white and restored in color.
Oh,
All
my
the timeless
gosh.
classics.
I want that.
I do too. We all watch those commercials, right?
Yeah.
I was trying to tell my
I
brother
mean,
about that,
I
and he don't remember.
Owned
that.
a bunch of the Shirley Temple movies growing up
Oh.
because I was cool like that.
My great grandma, her name was Shirley, and she had a ton of Shirley Temple memorabilia.
I love that for her.
Like she had a
When
glass case
she
just
says
full
that
of
he's a
Shirley Temple
pilot,
stuff.
and then when she's introducing Steve, he's like, I'm a pilot.
She's like,
And then
Oi.
Wait a
Second.
minute.
no, that's the best. That's the best because she like tries to say something and then she just cuts her off.
Yeah.
It's like we don't talk about that no more. Oh, is this where she gets attacked by the guy?
Mhm.
Diana definitely killed this man.
No, he gets killed later.
This is her only
I love
friend.
this guy.
I wish
He
they
was so
built-
nice, and she was so rude to
Make,
him.
make a make a
Later.
Disney Plus TV show of him.
No, that's only the Star Wars universe they can do that with side characters.
Oh.
No, they'll just make him a main character in the next one.
So when Diana's like, yeah, I just used his momentum against him. You threw him across the
The
street
street.
Hey,
and dented a
sweetheart.
trash can. He had a lot of momentum.
Don't worry about it, sweetheart. Don't worry about it.
You're in big trouble.
I feel like
He's drunk.
I know.
Mhm.
Is that what you feel like?
No, I was gonna say this is like the most realistic part of the entire movie. Is just the fact that she's walking through like I don't know, or not realistic, I would say, because like as a woman, maybe it was different in the 80s, but like I would know to never walk around a city like that late at night
Yeah, late at
by
night.
myself. even if I'm staying in the lights and doing all the right things like she's doing.
That's why she hired me as a bodyguard.
Why didn't Diana just walk with her? Also, how is Diana so quick with everything?
Because
Because she's superhuman.
She's
Wonder Woman.
I can teach you
I
sometimes.
wonder how she got there.
My goodness.
What's that face you're making
I
for?
don't even know.
Yeah, the face of like, I know something.
I love this female friendship. We gotta have more of these.
Yeah, but they try to kill each other later on.
I know, which is like the worst.
Yeah.
But she renounces her wish, so.
I know,
nobody-
Does
it
she?
works out.
Well,
Look
she
at that
doesn't become a cheetah.
foreshadowing. Look at the foreshadowing, guys.
Is that a cheetah?
That's a
Bobcat.
bobcat.
Bobcat. No, but like it's still a cat.
It's still an
Oh.
apex predator.
Still an apex predator.
Or when Barbara compliments her heels, she's like, ooh,
I love those. Animal print.
animal print.
Yeah.
She could have said cheetah print, but no. Animal print.
There's so much foreshadowing, guys.
We love it.
I wish I can.
Oh, we should be like Diana.
Ooh.
So,
Bum, bum, bum.
when she becomes a cheetah at the end, does she renounce her wish and then make another wish?
I think because Max said,
Well, remember,
he'll
he said
grant
he's
her
like,
another
I'm
one.
feeling generous.
Yeah, and so he
I'll give
gives
you another
her
one.
wishes.
So I think that
Yeah.
second wish made her a cheetah. So she renounced that
She
one.
wishes she was an apex predator.
Yeah. Because she's like, I don't want to be like Diana
I
anymore.
want to be.
I don't wanna be
I
like
want to be on
anyone.
top.
I want
Yeah.
to be
One.
number one. I want to be the apex predator.
Yeah.
Wow.
The fur freaked me out.
Yeah.
It was
A little
weird.
bit.
At least it was
And then
better
when she
than
got-
cats.
I know.
When she got like out. of
Reggie, that's on my
the
list of
water.
reviews.
No,
Yeah,
I can't.
we have
I'm
to.
scared.
We have
Keep
to. Reggie.
minions on there, but we can't watch cats.
Don't break that.
Please don't. I also have The Last Airbender, Dragon Ball
Ooh.
Evolution.
Oh my gosh, no, please.
What about How
I'd
to
rather
Train...
watch The Last Airbender.
How to Train Your Dragon trilogy is on
How
there.
to Train Your Dragon is so good.
That's
I've
for when we
rewatched
get
that
back.
recently.
He said Dragon Ball Evolution.
Okay.
I'd rather watch The Last Airbender like 5 times.
The White Last Airbender.
Yes.
Have you seen Dragon Ball? Have you ever seen pictures of it?
Oh my gosh. it's
I've
so
never
bad.
even watched the movie. I can't.
My friend
can't.
watched it. He said it was so bad. He wants us to review it. He's like, I just want you to watch
I
it.
can't.
I love how she turned
not.
this shirt into a dress, so
Yeah,
it wasn't
like,
obvious
This is so weird.
that she like slept there overnight.
So all right, now we're gonna do this.
I was so confused on what she was doing at first.
I just knew that because of her wish, she was gonna try and dress
Differently,
Yeah.
yeah.
No one noticed.
Try and dress sexy.
Yeah.
Then boom. Oh.
Oh, okay.
She's
Cat-like
good in heels.
reflexes.
Barbara.
Good in heels. Oh.
Ooh, how's she gonna do that?
And why does Diana fight in heels?
Yeah, I was actually gonna ask that same question. Like her boots have wedges on them. Like that's so impractical. Oh my god.
And Dragon Ball
I don't
isn't.
want to watch it.
Dragon Ball's an anime, and they whitewashed it.
I was gonna say, why does he look?
I don't want this.
Yeah.
Gosh.
I didn't realize it was the Mandalorian until I heard his voice like a lot.
Pedro Pascal.
I know, right?
It looks nothing like him.
No.
I'm actually gonna
Life is
throw up
good.
watching this.
But
movie.
it could be better.
It makes
But
me
I
sick
also
right
like
now.
covered his nose.
And you're
his
like,
upper
let's just
lip
cover
There we
up
go.
of
everything.
when he'd like show his bottom. And I was
That's
like,
Piccolo.
Yeah,
Oh my god.
that's bad. It's not like Ahsoka bad.
Did you say not Ahsoka bad?
It's not Soka bad. You know?
Oh, okay.
Oh, Soka, not Sock.
No, Soka. You know.
Because that's what they call him.
My name's Ung.
My name's Soka.
oh, I saw that
It's like, they call him.
in the live action
Um,
one.
Really? Oh,
Mm.
I
I'm on.
No, you're not. Your name is Aang.
want to see this guy in more movies now. Though.
Pedro Pascal.
Yeah.
He's so talented.
He's really good. He also played in The Kingsman, and he his weapon was a whip in that one. He was the second
can't
king.
remember.
He was in the second.
Oh, I
Kingsman.
didn't watch the second
I
one.
didn't, but like he uses a whip in it, and he went on a interview with Jimmy Fallon, I think. And he's like, all right, let's see the whip. And he's doing it. He's like, oh, you have to stop. You have to stop right now, sir. I can't handle you with that. It's like,
I love this guy.
Oh my goodness. So charismatic.
You just love him. You
He
could
was so good at trying to.
No, I hate this. Have you seen my friend? Where'd he
Where'd he
go?
go?
I hate that. That's the perfect awkward person dialogue.
It works for her.
Have you seen my friend?
Yeah.
Where'd he go? I'm right here.
Oh my
I hate it so much. I love it.
That's good.
His pause is so weird.
I hate.
I hate Diana right here for this.
No, yeah, because she.
I don't have a TV.
Because I feel like
No, but how she like.
she could have been. I mean, part of me is like, oh, maybe she got bad vibes.
19 inches. 19-inch TV. I can get you a brand new, really nice.
I know he's trying to
She
make
said
it
no,
real.
6, but I'll stay with the one that I don't have.
We all know what we were really talking about there. She shut it down real quick.
I know.
You know, like a 19-inch.
Shut up.
But also, I'm just like, she could have been a better hype woman for Barbara.
She
Yeah, I
could
know,
have been.
right? Like, why are you just so?
I don't know. Because again, part of me is like, maybe she just like got the bad vibes.
Yeah,
and
like she got the
knew.
bad vibe, but also, I mean, she literally.
Has
lit-
10 TVs.
No. She got the bad vibe with him, right? She's like,
No.
oh, he's evil. But she, in the first movie, she literally trusts the god of war.
Oh, I know.
So how is she getting bad vibe from this
Him.
guy?
She's lived a lot longer. Okay, she's more.
She
mature
lived through
now.
World War II, which on another question, we need to see a movie that immediately, because if Diana did nothing during World War II, I'm gonna fight. I'm gonna fight. Imagine
I
that.
will say he's very charismatic, which I feel like is like,
It's a good
it's-
thing.
well, it's a good thing and it's a bad thing because
Well,
like
so
he's who?
Her.
Oh.
That's the gift that they talk about, right? That she
Yeah,
gives away is her good nature and.
yeah. Well, here's the thing: she's just like kind. That's what she loses.
Mm.
But I feel like he's very charismatic, but not necessarily in a good way, like in a manipulative way almost.
yeah.
It's weird how what he loses is really just his health.
I know.
Mm.
So it's like
Because he's gaining everything else. So I think that's really all he cares.
Because he wishes to be the stone, and then he's like,
because
will
I
take this
thought
from you.
what he was gonna lose from
With
his wish was his
his
son,
son. Me too.
but it was his health the whole time.
Or maybe the whole point of the ending is that he was losing his son.
Maybe that would, yeah. Because the entire time he had the stone and everything, he just kind of lost the
Yeah.
connection with his son more and more.
Yeah.
But that was just when he kept using the wish more and more. I don't know.
What was the son's wish? Was like, I just wish you were good. Like,
I wish for your greatness.
For your greatness, yeah.
mm.
So it only further prompted.
Alistair.
No,
Oh.
I thought he was gonna be the kind of guy who's like, I don't want to be
Yeah.
with my son. But no, I
No,
mean,
like
loves his-
he
he's a
loves
good
his
dad.
son.
Yeah.
I just wish there was more between him and his kid. Maybe have Barbara be there in the background, right? Have her still be a helping character, but don't transform her into Cheetah yet in this movie. Focus on him and his son's connection, and like Diana and Steve still.
Mhm.
So you get more development between the two of them. So then at the end, when he's like, Alistair, my son, it like hits deeper.
Different, yeah.
Like I just love what this relationship is between him and his son.
I don't know. I feel like it's quite relatable because every parent wants to do better than their parents did, you know?
Mm-hmm. You want to do better than their parents, and they want to make sure that their kid has
Has
Yeah,
better
that-
opportunities, yeah.
Those flashbacks like that, those hit hard. Those flashbacks of his childhood.
Mm-hmm. I feel like I've seen this guy in a different movie.
Yeah, I know. When I first saw him, I was like, where have I seen him? It's a Ponzi scheme.
We know that from The Office.
And Miss Tire,
Mm.
right?
Yeah.
Didn't we have a lesson about those?
I think so.
I feel like we had to listen to everything with Miss
I
Tyre.
know, right?
She was awesome.
She taught us the world.
She did.
Honestly,
You should have taken Miss Tyre.
you should have.
I like Podolsky more.
Podolsky's pretty
I
awesome.
think it was pretty good. But I mean, your junior year, you should have taken
Oh.
Miss Tyre instead of
I hated
Manzanares.
Manzanares.
Wait,
I tried
Miss
telling you.
I know.
Stagg? Is that who he is? Simon Stagg?
I don't
Yeah.
know.
Simon Stagg? The name's so familiar.
Yeah, no, wait.
Why is this name Simon Stagg ring a bell?
If you can dream it, you
Okay, I'm getting somewhere. So, wait, so this is Simon Stagg, right?
Yeah.
That's who that is?
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
So he was in The Dark Knight. Rises.
Ooh.
Who did he play in The Dark Knight Rises?
Who?
That guy, Simon Stagg. The
Oh,
guy who
apparently
played-
he was in it.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't know either.
Let me look up the IMDb of Wonder Woman 84.
That's what I'm going through right now. I'm trying to find
He's
where
a
I've seen him.
loser.
I'm not the
I'm not a loser.
Aww.
And he's wrong. I'm right.
It's okay.
Don't listen to him. I'm your dad.
You know. His pride.
Got
feel like-
hurt there.
You know. But I feel like that's like just one of the main like points of this is like having to overcome his pride. You know?
Mhm.
It
That's
has a lot of lessons in this movie.
yeah.
That's why I liked it more than the first one. I felt like the lessons in
The
here.
first 10 minutes I had like 2.
Yeah.
So yeah,
The
the guy
lessons
who
were a lot
plays him
better
is
than the
named
first
Oliver
one.
Cotton, but I'm trying to.
I
think
will
of-
say some of the lessons did feel a little forced.
Yeah. I liked her message at the end. Honestly, that got me. Her thing at the end.
Her little speech.
Mhm.
I was like, who's she talking to?
Yeah, I know, right?
The audience.
So I'm like, she's not talking to him. She's talking to like herself.
But the other one, I feel like would have been better if they didn't fight Ares, because that just lost the message. If you think about it, oh, all men are not good or evil. Ares isn't doing this. This is just how men are.
Yeah.
It's like okay, and then Ares
Yeah.
shows up. Never mind, they're all evil because Ares did it.
Yeah.
The receipts.
The receipts. Bum, bum, bum. Like the FBI literally just could have seen he was the guy who was trying to buy it. Maybe we should investigate him.
Maybe we should investigate more. No, okay, call it a day.
He's just a guy that's trying to buy some artifacts.
You know,
For his shelf.
for his son.
Just trying to get him a helicopter, dude. That's all he's trying to do.
Look at this glow up. Ooh.
Real quick.
One of the funny thing is that that dress is quite accurate to the 80s. My mom literally has that dress. Or one that's like super similar to it.
You look amazing.
I like her hair.
Mm-hmm.
They fix it up.
The perm.
Did she?
I need another.
Does she have?
I
No.
get a perm.
You're not getting a perm.
I need another one.
I'm getting
Can I get a perm?
Oh no, you guys all can't get perms.
I really want a perm.
But
Mm.
I want a perm.
Gorgeous.
They have a pop Funko of this outfit.
Gorgeous.
Really?
Ugh.
They do.
Are you getting it?
Maybe. You know, there's a Wonder Woman 84 collection I might get.
She is stunning.
She's gorgeous.
Correct.
If I was at that party, I would be like, you're
Also,
beautiful.
one what I really love is how they style her in that early 1900s, with her hair and her makeup.
That guy just looked her up and down. That's funny.
So did everyone else at this party.
I don't know about that one. Was obvious. That's funny.
And then
Hey, look, another one.
And then everyone's like, whoa.
Like, what Smithsonian?
I'm about to switch my job.
Maybe I should become a researcher.
This is the research
Clearly, I
department.
should have taken the nerd classes.
Don't you know the nerds have the most fun?
Nerds just want to have fun.
See, they could have utilized more 80s music in this.
Oh my gosh. this is the
Like
part
they
I was
did in-
talking
It's
about
so
at the beginning.
awkward.
Oh my, I love how they do it though. It's so awkward.
It's
They're
so awkward that it
floating.
works.
Because it's like,
Can we go somewhere?
oh my gosh, it's hilarious. He's
Wanna
like,
get out of
I
here?
gotta get the stone. And then he's like,
He's like,
oh, but look at this. I love it.
It just works.
It's
What is
hilarious.
this?
he's like,
The way he grabs, he's like,
I'm like, did you not notice this at all?
I was like-
Nope. Okay.
No,
she's
no,
just-
but she does. She's like, oh, he borrowed it.
yeah, she's like, it's okay, I just let him borrow. She was so entranced by male affection.
I love it because
she never
she's
got
never-
any affection.
I know, I think she's just so lonely.
not everybody has to be a super spy that does everything so perfectly. I mean, this guy, he does it so awkwardly. It's awesome.
Can we go somewhere?
Just me and you.
Yes.
She's so quick.
Your office?
Not a second thought.
He's like,
Mm.
not your office. Not a bad
The awkward.
Oh, that's us.
Oh, wow.
Get off me.
You
She's like-
heathen.
she-
say,
She's just like, yeah, sure, whatever.
so beautiful, just
Like
like
you.
you.
This man.
He does it so good.
Oh my god, that computer.
So
What's that?
He's just like, what's that?
As much as I love the
Yeah,
affection of a
special.
female, I love the artifacts more.
There's nothing I love more than
Let me
women.
help you.
Max is here.
Silence, wench.
I wish to be tempted no more.
I do not wish to be tempted. I do not want to be horny. I only want to be happy.
What is that from? I know it.
It's a meme.
Well, no, I've heard it. Like,
Where's the
Silence,
meme from?
wench.
this is so awkward. Like, how does he just hide it from her?
She doesn't.
He doesn't. He's just
She
holding
knows
it.
exactly who took it. He's just trying to be all sneaky about it.
She doesn't work.
I love it.
This guy.
Her DC
Ah.
friend.
Cool.
Good for you.
Yeah, that's right.
I like this.
She's
I,
like,
I feel bad for him.
That's nice, Carl.
That's great, Carl. Goodbye, man.
I appreciate it, but thanks. This part, I was so weirded out. I was like,
No, yeah, I was like, who the
Who
heck
is
is
man?
this dude?
I was like, is it another
And
guy
then
that
you-
she fought with or something?
And then you learn who it is. And you're like, yo. I thought she was, because, so when he starts saying this stuff, I knew exactly who it was, but I thought she wasn't going to be convinced. I thought she was going to think it was like some god tricking her.
Mm-hmm.
Like Loki.
Right here, I was like, I know who it is now.
Yeah, that's exactly what I thought too.
Just his watch.
Just his watch. And she just knows.
Okay, this part was so weird because, like, is it just me or is it strange that they're just like gonna make out in the
In
middle,
the middle.
of her office party?
I thought Carl was gonna see it.
Diana!
He
Like,
just walks
dang
into
it.
the back room and is just like,
Oh,
well,
so he can get it, but not me. What does he have that I don't? My
He's
dead,
handsome.
my dead lover.
That leather jacket, baby.
So from here on out, she just sees.
Yeah,
sees
she
Steve,
sees Steve.
but it's still the guy from
Everyone
Yeah,
else sees the
everyone
other.
else sees the other guy. But
So weird.
but since this is her wish, she can see him.
Mm-hmm. Or is it that she chooses to see him?
It might be that as well.
Because she didn't know who the guy was
Mhm.
until he said those things. And so for the audience, it's like,
I'm pretty
Um,
sure she had to accept that it was him first before
So I could have
her
said that-
wish kicked in.
so
and
I
she
could have said that to
actually see
her, and she would have seen me as Steve.
Dang it.
Dang.
Well,
And it could have been Chris Pine.
I gotta
could've
be
been
there
looking
the
at
next
Chris
time
Pine.
she makes a wish.
It's not fair. Chris Pine, it's not fair, guys. He's
Poor
handsome
child's
and
Chris
funny.
Pine.
You can't be both. You gotta let the other guys have one or the other.
Dude, literally all the Chris's are that.
I know. It's not fair.
Why is it all the Chris's
know.
at Hollywood
Yeah.
is
It's
Or
true.
handsome
Hemsworth,
and
Chris
hilarious.
Pine, Chris Evan, Chris Pratt.
Hemsworth.
Chris Evans, Chris Pine, Chris Hemsworth, Chris Pratt.
Yeah.
Who's that third one you just said?
Chris
Pratt?
Which one?
Chris Pine, Chris Evans,
Hemsworth?
Who's Chris
Hemsworth.
Pine? Who's Chris Pine?
That's
That's
Chris
Chris
Pine.
Pine.
Oh,
Yeah, 3 in Marvel, 1 in
he's,
DC.
he's only funny. He's very good looking.
The simultaneously,
We
look
all
at-
like, literally all of us like,
You know, we're all allowed to have our types. That's okay.
My type was the girl standing next to that.
Goodness,
Like,
I've seen so many memes of one Chris has to go. The thing is, most of them leave Pratt behind.
Yeah, I would leave Chris Pratt behind. I'm
Chris
sorry.
Hemsworth
I
gets to keep
can't,
moving
dude. I
on.
love Chris Pratt.
Or maybe Chris Pine. I don't know. I don't have the same attention.
I know I can't. I can't leave any of them behind.
They're all
I
good.
love them all.
They're all good.
Like,
But-
I love him in Star Trek.
Mm.
Chris Jamal Evans stays. He stays.
I love Chris Evans. Oh my god, what an icon.
Amazing man. Also, so she just kind of does the deed with this man.
Wouldn't you after seeing?
Yeah,
your
I'm like,
after,
in love
after,
for like 80 years.
Yeah, but the thing is, so the guy doesn't remember any of it at all after this is all over.
So, like, how did it?
So
how
he has
did
a
it?
kid? Wait.
Do they pull like a Get Out where his mind's just transferred to the back and just like how
I
does it
think
work?
he's dead right now.
Yeah, that's what I'm wondering. Is like, what happens to this dude? Like, why is it that his soul went into this guy's body out of all things? Why didn't he just come back altogether?
Because I think is like, oh, this guy doesn't really have anything. Because, I mean, all he has is pictures of himself around. So.
I like this part where he talks about the bike.
No.
He doesn't know.
He's like,
He
I
doesn't know
couldn't
what to play, but he knows
figure
how to
out
drive a
it
car.
worked. I couldn't figure out how it worked. That was awesome.
But yeah, so the other guy.
Yeah, so I tried to use this
Like, but it just like wouldn't get going.
How I couldn't figure out how it works.
And she's just like, "Oh, Steve."
He started a jet. He flew
Yeah.
it successfully to.
First try.
Yeah.
There are just some things that don't make
He's
sense.
like,
Okay.
So that's not what I have. I don't have a problem with that part though, because
He's a pilot.
so he knows how to fly it. Like, you could see him fumbling around to start it, but he knows how. Once it's
The
actually
gist of it.
started, he knows what to do.
Yeah.
Do you think the guy whose body he went into was a pilot, and that's why he went to that body specifically, and that's why he possibly knew how to actually?
Or maybe he like attempted to become a pilot, and he's like, "Okay, we'll put you there."
You know, this guy's an engineer. They already said that.
Oh.
They like just said that that he's an engineer.
Well, we messed up.
Darn.
Good for him. Successful.
Let it go.
I mean, he's handsome.
Yeah, I know, right?
He's not bad.
He's a handsome young man. Reminds me of a greaser.
He very much does.
It's just the jacket and the hair.
Yeah.
The hair, yeah.
Yeah, no, the other outfit, he's definitely not a greaser.
Definitely not.
I love that other outfit.
The one at the end?
The one that he hates.
Yeah.
The pirate one.
I love it. Pirates?
Pirate.
Amazing. We're doing pirates.
I love what?
We're doing the Pirates movie. One of the reviews.
Oh, we better do the pirate movies.
But only the first three.
I like the fourth one.
Really?
Yeah,
I like the first three. It was a good trilogy.
I
Ended real nice.
like the fourth one. I like Blackbeard. I like how Barbosa's still in it. Yeah, there's a few things that I like about it in that one.
The fifth one, not so much.
The fifth one was.
It's dramatic.
One great wish I've been waiting.
How long do you think it took him to think of that wish?
Yeah, that's
Become it?
what I was
Yeah,
thinking.
no, that's awesome.
Wish to be you.
Because you could have just wished for oil, you know?
Or he could have wished for everything that he wants to come
No,
true.
but like he played the god of lies like a freaking fiddle.
Yeah.
Ah.
Yeah, that face there.
Ooh.
Because think about it, if he didn't have his son,
Interesting.
there would be no reason for him to. Because
No.
he's taking everything else that he wanted.
Oh, yeah. What I want to know is, this sounds kind of dumb, but like, wouldn't he at some point had like a Megamind moment? Like, oh, I won, now what? You know? Oh, I'm powerful, now what?
Yeah.
Like, I don't have
Because he went to the president like, I gotta go bigger, bigger, bigger.
Yeah.
Like, there's only so big,
big you can go. Yeah.
So he's like, I have everything now.
Me too.
Opening the fridge in the morning.
Ah, Spider-Man moment.
I love
What?
this part. He's just eating a Pop Tart.
Okay,
You
this is the
love
second.
Pop-Tarts.
This is the second.
That's
Chrissy
literally
eat
me
Pop-Tarts.
on my honeymoon.
Just where you go eating Pop-Tarts.
I love how he just says he's like been eating them all morning.
No, and he's been eating them all morning. He's drank like 12 pots of coffee, 3 pots of coffee.
This is
This place
amazing.
is amazing.
Let's never leave. It's like, oh, I wish, but I gotta figure out what's happening. Yeah, that's right. That's right.
Yeah, we should
Yeah,
probably do
good
that.
fair. Like,
Yeah, he's definitely drank 3 pots of coffee.
Yeah. This is this amazing place. Are you sure you don't want to go back to my place? Like, her place is much
I
better.
know she has a nice apartment.
Yeah, but does she has Pop Tarts?
Probably
Mm.
not.
Yeah,
That's when
no,
you
she's
say,
too
"Hey,
classy for
let's go
that.
Get you
Yeah.
some Pop-Tarts.
You want Pop Tarts?
If she loves him enough, she'll get him Pop-Tarts.
I know.
Although,
I'll probably go figure this out.
Unfortunately.
he's like, yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
He's
That's a
like,
fair
okay,
point.
you know what? That makes sense.
I thought it was gonna go to the point of like so this part, silver.
This part is so funny.
It's the 80s.
I love the 80s workout outfits.
I was like, wait, what is that? And my mom was like, no, that's.
I was like,
That's
is that
correct.
Yeah.
My mom was
Is
like,
that a
"No,
bathing
no,
suit?"
That's good. And I was like, what?
See, she's wearing the tights in this scene. That
She's
makes
like-
sense. She's like, dang, I'm strong. Okay.
She's like,
Okay.
that's what I usually
When she
do.
does the
But
deadlift.
and then, yeah, she does the deadlift, and the huge
Huge
dude
dude.
behind.
He's like,
Like,
excuse me.
He's just like, what is she on? I want to be on that.
So she is Jimmy, Just doing this
Like
way and everyone
the
else
dude
is-
behind her, that's the funniest guy.
Jimmy's done
That
that,
guy
way.
right there.
I'm pretty sure Jimmy has done that weight before.
They're like, what?
I'm pretty sure Jimmy's done more than that.
Probably.
Who is Jimmy?
Jimmy Tomasi. James
James
Tomasi.
Tomasi.
I don't
He's one of our big like football players.
Ah.
Mason's friend.
Hey Jimmy, get on the show.
Yeah, Jimmy, we'd love to have you when you come back from the Air Force football team.
Yeah.
Ooh, there's an Air Force football team.
You don't know? They have, like,
There's an Air Force, there's a Navy, there's a
They do
Army, there's a Marines.
the Air Force Navy like football game, right?
Oh yeah, and all of the soldiers are there in their uniforms on the sidelines.
Huh.
It's like
Dope.
it's a pretty big.
My
event.
cousin's on the Marines, I believe. The
I think-
Marines football
I have a
team.
cousin on the army.
I
football
think
team.
yeah, my friend's in the army on that.
Interesting. Is it like part of the NFL?
No.
No.
It's mainly we're almost.
It's
part of
college.
It's like
Yeah.
college. Okay.
Yeah, it's college.
The way he plays everyone, it's like, don't you wish that I was
I
successful?
know.
It's like he's
Yeah.
so smart.
Ugh. Stealing their wishes from them. What a genius.
Mm-hmm.
What do you wish for? A Lamborghini. That's all the interns wish for, a Lamborghini. I love that.
That's such like an intern thing to do.
Why is all the?
And I love how he can just take whatever he wants after it.
You know.
I think that's crazy.
Well, because it used to be that the stone would just take whatever that was most important to you. But he can just choose whatever it
Yeah,
is, I
because
guess.
he's the stone. He
He's
gets
the
the
stone.
stone.
That's crazy.
You know.
He's just like, what the hell is going on?
Yeah, no. At first I was confused about that, but then I was like, wait, he's the
Makes sense.
stone. He can
Yeah,
take
he
all
can
that.
Take it.
And he can just demand everything.
Mm-hmm.
He has that power.
I'll take your health, your strength, your life force. Like that's
Yeah.
what he was doing at the end.
And he's like, oh yeah, the world's gonna end. I think like, now that we're actually into the spoilers movie part, that's the one thing that lends to the 80s is the whole like Cold
War
part
aspect.
of,
That's like the
oh,
big thing.
Uh-huh.
They said, and I read a synopsis for it saying, in the 80s,
Like,
where
that was a-
everyone wanted everything type thing, and so that's why they picked
Yeah.
the 80s era,
Yeah.
because everyone was just wanting more and more.
Yeah.
I like this shirt.
I
cheetah
feel like there
print.
was definitely a big like shift industry wise, you know,
Mm-hmm.
because malls became a thing. There was more commercialization of everything, you know.
Yeah. So I guess that's what they were going for. Like, everyone wants more, everyone wants this, that.
Yeah. And technology and things became way more accessible, I would say, in the 80s.
Yeah.
I saw a couple of magazine pictures with these.
Roller.
guys.
But that's me with Pinterest. Like, I saw some Pinterest posts of how they dress like this.
I love
that.
It's a pretty good fit.
Dude, this is why you never ask a girl for.
For help with an outfit?
Yeah,
I don't know.
I take that, dude.
Parachute pants? Does
I
everyone parachute?
Not this
really,
one.
Yes, this one.
No.
Yes, this one.
I like that one. No.
No. That's a no for me.
I like the one before that.
I know. I liked like the button up and the light colored.
I like this one
That
too.
one's
Yeah.
pretty good. Maybe a different color pants.
In a good way or a
This.
bad way.
I love that one. Pirates, everything.
He's
Get a little sword.
Yeah, I love how defeated he looks in it.
I would absolutely.
He looks like a
never
kid who's
wear it.
being forced to take a picture.
I know.
He's like, Mom.
Okay, you see those shoes he has? I'm pretty sure those are Logan's shoes. Logan has those exact same pair.
I
he
love
keeps
the
the fanny pack.
She said no.
And I
he
love
kept
how
it.
she's wearing his clothes, but she still makes them look so good, like effortlessly.
Yeah, she just does everything perfect.
Well, I mean,
It's Diana.
It's Diana, yeah.
Wonder Woman.
What am
it's not that it's just Diana. It's Gal.
I? Gal Gadot. She's just gorgeous.
She's amazing. But
I think those are Nike Cortezes.
he has those shoes.
Yeah, he does actually.
I was just like, that's the first thing I'm like, Logan has those shoes.
Those
What
were
the
like
heck?
really big in the 80s.
I mean, the 80s has come back now.
I know. I mean, fashion comes back every 20 years exactly.
Yeah. No, does that mean that?
Whoa!
The 2000s are gonna come back soon.
No.
Look at the pugs. I love
Ew,
that.
I don't want to see people come back as the 2000s. What is it going to be? Masks?
No,
and
I feel like it's
everything?
80s that is big right now.
Yeah.
It
But
was.
like in the future, when we are like adults, we're gonna see kids dress up like how
Wearing
we were in the
masks.
2000s.
Wearing
It's
masks.
like I'm gonna wear a mask because I love the aesthetic. Like
Well, no, like I saw pictures of everyone wearing them. So
I thought I would
I thought
try.
they're cute.
We'll bring
I
it
got this
back.
really cute flowery one that matches my outfit. I love
Then we're
it.
like, you have no idea.
No, I can't wait for my kids to be looking through my old clothes and be like, Dad, I want to wear this Baby Yoda mask.
Oh, this part, the break
The
dancers.
breakdancing.
Because everyone's like that. They find old clothes of their parents and they're like, I want to wear that.
Want to know something that was so annoying? So I paid for a yearbook and I never got it.
You never got your yearbook?
I never got my yearbook.
That is a sin.
And so I like paid a bunch of money. So maybe I'll go harass the school at some point and be like, I never got this yearbook. Could I get a refund?
I will talk to them immediately. I'm like, I'm sorry.
I
You
am
never-
vexed.
You
I'm
never
vexed.
You're being attacked by her.
released me of my
Oh,
duty
the cat.
as student body president.
I know.
So as far
News
as
my
I'm
puppy.
aware, I still have power
Can you see a
here.
picture of my
You
puppy?
have a puppy?
He's
Yeah.
about the size of Zeus. Zeus.
Yeah.
When one goes, another comes.
Do you have pictures?
Probably a few.
Also, I thought this was so sweet as you took him to the like space
Museum.
museum.
It's like, I know you love space.
Aeronautics. Yeah.
I'm glad they got everything that he wanted to do out of the way
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah. So they can
before
go
she
the
had to
movie.
make the decision.
And that was like, when she made that decision, that hurt a little bit.
It did.
And then she finally figured out how to fly. They stole the music that was playing when she learned how to fly. They stole it from another movie called Sunshine. It's the exact same song from a movie called Sunshine, just in a different key.
Oh,
Yeah.
Raquel.
They stole it.
that's so funny.
Let's see.
That was me today at Fat Cat Silver.
he loves.
From
he
Fat
loves
Cats, please
sleeping
hold.
on me.
From Fat Cats, please hold.
What kind of dog?
From Fat Cats.
Yorkie
Yeah, how
Pomeranian.
long? An hour.
So
Bye.
here's one picture of him sleeping on me. That's most of the pictures I have is just him taking a nap on me. Mhm.
That is adorable.
I love that he was the first one to walk in.
He's so cute.
Mm-hmm.
Did you try to get him?
No, we've had him for a little while.
Yeah, they've had him for a hot minute.
He's about 3 pounds right now.
How many months is he?
Like maybe 2, 3.
So he's still little. Oh, baby. Okay.
But he's gonna be staying
Yeah.
that size.
Yeah, it takes his health. So the more wishes he does,
Mhm.
and like more migraines and everything.
Also, like,
It's weird how he waits for till the end to get all of his health back from those wishes, though.
He wanted to make sure he could get what he wanted.
yeah.
Also, this guy there that like ignored him in the beginning, her in the beginning, it's the most whitewashed Asian ever. Let's be real here. I'm just saying.
Oh my gosh.
I
there's
love
Barbara.
this. Steve,
Oh, where she's
old
like
friend.
friend.
Oh,
Oh.
old friend Steve. Hi, I'm her
His new friend.
There's a new friend.
He's a pilot. Wait
She's
a
like,
minute.
hold up. I feel like
Pilot,
she maybe
isn't
was
that-
just like,
isn't
do you
that-
have a type? Or like,
Steve and pilots.
yes.
Be like for guys' names. Oh, but I didn't realize he was a pilot.
Interesting.
Oh,
It's weird to think that she doesn't even see Steve. She sees the other dude.
True.
Everybody.
Everyone sees the other dude.
Mhm.
Because I guess if you think about it, if they brought back actual Steve, they'd seem like, hey, you look like World War One war hero Steve Trevor.
But also, only a World War One like hero would know that.
I mean, there are people.
Aren't
Like,
they- don't they
bro,
work
you
in the
look
Smithsonian?
just like.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, I guess they work in the Smithsonian, so that could make sense if there's someone
So-
who knew.
Yeah.
I guess they're.
I don't know.
No, I mean, it works.
Should they know what she looks like too?
Oh, yeah.
Well, never mind. I guess
Also-
no one looks like a superhero looks like if they're not wearing their stuff.
How does Diana get around? Because she's been around for a long time, and she never ages. So when it comes to like modern day movie, how do people not recognize her? Or like, how does it work? How does she
So,
get?
Oh, yeah,
have you
like-
never watched Twilight?
She goes to high school multiple times.
Yes, obviously. I mean, I'm sure by this point she has like the whole fake like social security situation figured out, you know?
Just down.
Like she knows how to fake credentials. She knows how to get
And she always
like,
gets the job
Yeah,
at the
'cause
same
wasn't-
type of
wasn't
place.
she,
at
like, in-
museums.
England at the end of the first one.
Paris. She was
Yeah,
at the
Paris.
Louvre.
Yeah, she was at the fancy.
So she just works at museums then.
Yeah.
Mhm.
because archaeology and all the things like related to the gods. She wants to keep a close eye on those
Yeah, she
artifacts.
wants to keep like track of.
So let's see. She was there at the end of the first one, which that took place.
In
Modern day.
2016-ish, yeah.
So that's where she is right now in Paris. So in 1984, she was here at the
Here.
Smithsonian.
Mhm.
Where do you think she was for the other ones?
Do you think she like quits, lays low for a period of time before she resurfaces again?
Probably.
I think so.
Grieving over Steve.
I would guess she honestly might even just like go back to school every now and then and like refresh.
It's like, oh, so this is new. Okay,
Yeah.
maybe.
But like, also, we're talking about like everything that happened during my life.
Hmm.
Every single time I come back. Okay.
Yeah, I don't know.
Actually, she probably has to go to school again every once in a while to get another degree.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because they'll
She
look
can't
at the
say-
degree and be like,
Uh,
you got this thing in...
When? It's like, yeah, I have 30 years of experience. 30? And how old
What are you?
30? Some don't add up.
you got this degree in 1943.
Yeah, right as I was born,
No, I'm just
She picks
eternally
this up.
youthful.
She's like,
Just like,
it's
oh,
the
no, the
language of the
gods.
gods.
It's the language of the gods. Yeah, she acted like it was
Dan.
Like it
dark
was hot.
speech.
Yeah.
No.
Which god wrote it is the question. They figure out what god it is and they don't.
Instantly.
What is this?
Not
like?
instantly.
Not instantly.
Now that I think about
Like in
it.
the other movie, she's like, we have to find the god that did this. And now in this one, the god wrote it. We don't have to find him.
I know they never actually like talked or see the God of Lies.
They
It just so
Well, I
happens
mean-
to be an object created by the God of Lies.
And I understand, like, oh, the Greek gods are dead and everything, but there
Are
could
they?
be this god is like a minor god, so he could still be alive.
Are the Greek gods dead right now?
Yeah, because Ares in the last one, Ares killed the gods when
Oh.
Zeus attacked and everything.
How many gods?
A lot
So
of gods.
when does Kratos come in?
I don't know. Kratos versus Diana.
Mm-hmm.
Yikes.
Okay.
Okay. Like my lasso of truth. The truth is what powers it, not me.
Because she's
Boom.
cool.
Watson.
I know.
5 minutes.
Hey.
Movie wrapped. Way to go. We still got 2 villains to wrap up. Or 1 and a second one.
Then they can do it in Wonder Woman 1986.
Maybe.
Maybe.
Maybe. Oh, you still work? Dang. That's rough, buddy.
My shift ends at 7.
Wait, what?
You work at night? Oh my god.
Crispy
Not
Kreme?
here, no.
Oh, yeah, because you were
Where?
security.
Where do you work security?
It's like the like headquarters is in Pleasant Grove, but I go like Salt Lake. Like, tonight I'm going to Midville.
Goodness. You're a child.
Aren't you in school?
Yeah, school starts on Monday.
Are you going to school soon?
In fall, maybe. We'll see. what
Kelly, I
happens.
thought you said you were going to start after.
No, I was.
Wait, where are you planning on?
Probably UVU. We'll see what happens. Maybe I like I'm feeling spicy and I decide to go to Slick. We'll see.
Maybe you'll feel even spicier going to be YU.
Oh my god, no. That'd be a nightmare for me.
Oh, I could never go there.
Oh my god. I would.
I love you, Silver, but I'm not going to BYU.
I don't want to go there either.
You're like, I don't like.
I don't like that there.
I might go to Dixie. We'll see.
Ooh.
Okay.
Or Weaver State.
Spicy.
I will say I do really want to go to the U at some point. Like, I'll probably.
If I could transfer there, that'd be good.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Like, I'll probably go to either Slick or UVU and then I'll transfer. They have a beekeeping course at the U.
What?
I could become a beekeeper, guys.
Cottage core dreams come true.
Oh, I love this part.
Oh, I know, with all the planes.
I thought he was gonna pick an older one, but
Me
he picked,
too.
He picked like the newest one.
I thought he was going to pick one from his like time era, you know?
Yeah,
But no.
It's cute.
but he picks the jet.
Oh.
And I was like, oh, that looks like the same model of her invisible jet.
And-
That's my first thought when I saw this.
Yeah,
It's like, oh, that's cool. Little nod to the invisible jet with like without me.
I didn't think about it until literally like 10 seconds ago. I was like, wait, doesn't she have an invisible jet?
Does she in the comics?
Yeah, she has an invisible jet in the comics, so that's why
She even has
she
a Lego
Oh.
movie.
turns it invisible.
Invisible. That's so smart.
And it's like a huge joke. Everyone's like, she has an invisible jet. It's weird. We don't understand why.
She just does.
She just does.
She just made the jet invisible.
She's like, yeah, I turned one of my coffee mugs invisible.
I like how she's like low key a god, and they just never talk about.
I know. She's like, yeah, I'm a god.
Or demigod, I suppose.
I totally forgot until she was in the water with Cheetah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cause then I was like, wait, why isn't it? Oh.
Yeah. She already got hit once. Doesn't work second time. They'll never find this. Forgot to tell you.
We have radar.
We got new tech.
With the way I fly, they'll never see.
Also, I thought he was gonna get PTSD.
Well, shit, Diana.
I know.
I was like, this man flies through the fireworks. I thought he was gonna get PTSD from
Oh, I
that.
I was just.
I was waiting for
We were
it.
gonna get like war flashbacks.
Yeah.
I know.
And that he was gonna like start losing
Freaking
it.
out.
Yeah, so like swerving, start shooting at
Instead,
random
he
things.
loved it. I was like,
Yeah.
well, you liked that explosion you were in a little too much.
I know. I'm like, maybe. he
Didn't you
enjoyed
die
it.
in an explosion, sir?
Yeah. Seems a little suspicious.
And she's just like, I'm gonna try to make an invisible ball. Keep it going. Keep it going. Doing the same thing she is.
Oh, I know. Magical invisible powers.
What do you think they made her do for this scene? Do you think they actually gave her something in her hands, like,
Oh, I doubt it.
or they just made her?
I doubt. I think she just waved her hands around a little and was like, "Yep."
There was no towels.
I'm sorry. We haven't filled them up again yet.
And he's
This
gone from
hurts
the
my
radar.
wrist.
Don't hurt yourself, aren't you trying to dry off your head?
You don't want to wet hands.
If you gotta leave, Silver.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, because you gotta. I was gonna
Probably
say
in like
fly.
5 minutes.
Yeah, if you gotta make it up to Midvale.
We'll have to be there at 11:45.
So you just have to sit in your car for work? What?
He's a security guard.
Oh.
Yeah,
He's gonna get one of those scenes of I don't get paid enough for this.
Yeah.
Do you get a taser or something? No.
No.
You're just
I'm
there.
gonna buy a pocket staff.
No,
I'm
you
so
can.
excited.
If you go to KarateMart.com, they have the extendable staffs, or the flick out ones. We flick it and it extends into both staffs.
You should just get a katana.
No.
No, once I
Get a heavy duty
Yeah, I'm
lightsaber.
just gonna get a dude.
So you just like wait in a parking lot and try to make sure no like
People start breaking in. I just pull out a NeoPixel lightsaber
No, you should just have your
in the dark.
a ton of different weapons in your car and then pick them out. You're like, which one do I feel like today?
I have a tonfa,
A what?
like a police baton.
Really?
Yeah. Silver. I bought a bunch of stuff to choreograph with, and
Like a
tonfas
real
are
one?
low. I mean, yeah. Give me a second.
He's just gonna go get a police
Wait,
officer.
so you're gonna choreograph with a real police
With a
baton?
Of course.
Look at
Those
all the
things
pretty fireworks.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
So who wants to get hit with the police baton?
But in a few years, if I still work, I'm gonna get a gun.
Oh my god.
I would.
I just realized all of the props are underneath the collection of Funkos.
Heck.
And the only baton left is in my car because I keep it underneath the driver's seat. So in case I get attacked, I can just be.
After my mission, I can get my my concealed.
Oh, your concealed carry permit? Are you gonna get it?
No,
Probably.
not for me.
I'll
Probably.
do it for my car.
I'll do my carry-on of a sword.
I'll
the
have
old-fashioned.
my concealed, but I'll have my concealed permit. But when cops ask me for me to discharge my weapon, I'm gonna show my holster and it's just gonna be a hot dog.
No, I'm gonna have like
Conceal my
I'm gonna have like a pirate's like saber or like a rapier.
Oh.
Just like, here we go.
Here's my concealed weapon.
I want one of those like really elegant bejeweled daggers that like in old timey like
I want a staff.
Renaissance
I want
like
a
things
staff
the women
dagger.
have like strapped under their like giant dresses.
Can we go back to old fashioned? Imagine if you had to do duels, or not duels, but imagine instead of guns, it's like swords and everything. So when you hold up a shop, it's like with swords. So gang fights are with katanas and everything. Bro, I'd go out in the streets and watch that.
Oh
Just
my
watching people
God.
fight each other with swords.
With swords.
Just randomly join in too. I don't know who I'm fighting, but I'm fighting.
Pulls up with a lightsaber.
No, dude, I'm gonna come strapped with kunai.
Mm-hmm.
just have them like all over
Everywhere.
my body.
I'm telling you,
Oh,
old
look.
weapons are the best way to go.
Guys, they're holding hands. Let's hold hands. It's so sweet.
Kumbaya.
Oh my lord.
Is that Babu Frick I heard?
Ah, here's the platypus.
Also, I like how she's like super
Yeah,
smart.
she's, like, super
so
speed.
she can like read.
She decided to be like
Her
Diana.
senses allow her to.
That last
Perceive
one,
things
just
faster.
Be busy.
Can I get you coffee? Tea?
Too.
Me? Heck yeah.
Yeah.
See, her attitude
Dude,
starts
he
changing.
was so smooth though. How he did.
Ooh.
You don't have to yell about it.
He was so smooth though. Come
Uh-huh.
on.
Here it comes.
The jogging
Oh, dude.
and all black because of
DC needs help with their running. The way she runs.
All the Amazons are
Do you think the new Batman's gonna be rated R?
I hope so. I feel like it has to be rated R to be.
You hope so?
I feel like it'd be
hope-
kind of good if it's
I mean-
rated R.
I'd rather it not be. I'd rather them.
Like not
'Cause-
rated R like Ben Affleck murder everyone type, but like
No,
a darker tone. Riddler. The villains are dark, but
because I don't want it to
story's
be
good.
rated R because nowadays for a movie to be rated R, really what you have to do is cuss enough times
Yeah.
and or have nudity.
Yeah.
So I mean, just keep the cussing out, and it's a PG-13 movie no matter what you put in it. Really.
True. Peace out. We'll see you in another one, maybe the High School Musical review.
Oh, dude, I better be in that one.
Can I come for the High
Oh,
School
those
Musical
guys.
review?
Yes. We'll just have an
So-
entire gang of people for High School
Oh my
Musical
gosh, that's
review.
like our season finale, and it's like 12 people.
All right, guys, we brought everyone we know for High School Musical.
At the final scene, we're all just singing it. We're all in this together.
Okay, part of me was like, yeah, like get
Beat
your
him up.
payback, but then at a certain point she went way too far.
Yeah, no,
you
she
know?
started like beating
Beating
the
him.
living.
Crap out of him, and I'm like, he has learned his lesson.
Yeah, I was like, I don't think he's.
By the way, it does do all the work. No, it
Does
doesn't.
it? You're just like when she's kicking a man already on the ground. That's when I'm like, okay,
That's a little far.
she's not herself.
She's enjoying the power trip.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
dude.
Oof.
I'm not sure how he's still awake after that kick.
yeah.
Then right there, that's.
I thought he died right there until we cut to that, where he's just like
Groaning,
mhm,
moaning, bleeding.
But I mean,
dying.
it's amazing how he's not knocked out or dead right now.
And then her old
But yeah, he comes in and he like starts saying,
Barbara?
but he's not moving or saying anything.
Maybe he passes out at this point.
I don't know.
does.
Oh.
Aw.
No, Barbara.
When she says, "Mind your own business, dude."
That hurts.
It's time for a break. Either we lost audio or we decided to take a break, but enjoy the ads. Hope you grab some popcorn during that break. Time to sit back and listen to the rest of the show.
Egypt.
Oh, I forgot about the whole turning the jet
Invisible. We just talked about
We just talked about that, Reggie. Come on.
Oh, I was gone.
Oh yeah, true. I feel like we could cut this out too. Maybe the Egypt part.
I don't know.
I like his parts.
I like it.
We kind of go to Egypt.
Even though this whole Egypt thing is like kind of pointless. Because what does he do here? He tries to get his stuff,
Oil.
but all he does is get his
Guard.
men.
Guard. Yeah.
All he does is get security guards.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I guess this is the first part where you see how the wishes can cause
Chaos.
chaos
Yeah.
with the whole wall situation. How he like quote unquote like got his ancestral land back, but he like cut off all these people from water, like showing that the wishes have a dark side. You know.
Mm-hmm. Oh yes.
Speaking of, do you have any drinks like
Just agua.
agua? Can I have some agua?
Yes, of course.
Okay.
All right, so we are gonna take a hot break. We're gonna go to our sponsors, our ads, and we'll be right back after this break.
It's time for a break. Either we lost audio or we decided to take a break, but enjoy the ads. Hope you grabbed some popcorn during that break. Time to sit back and listen to the rest of the show.
All right, we are back. We are in Egypt, and Max just granted a wish.
Your wish is granted. On your return, I'll take your oil.
Doesn't have any oil.
Just granted a useless wish.
He's just standing there like,
He's like, I just sold my oil to the
You silly man. He's like, I'm sorry, what?
everyone's just laughing at him too.
Especially considering like everything has to do with his pride. I like it just takes the security team and they're like, okay, I guess.
They're just like,
Yeah,
we
no.
can't help
I was so
ourselves.
confused about this before we learned the truth about
The wishes.
what the wishes actually do. Because I was like, why in the world are they just leaving with them?
I know.
like, why are
I'm
they
like, do they
following
not
them?
have loyalty? Or
Huh?
like,
I was like, so he could just say and they'll just follow him, but now we know exactly why.
And that wall.
And that wall.
Oh, that wall.
Mm.
Look at that car.
I know.
I feel bad for that dude.
Just. No, we know what that wall would happen in the U.S. if someone else's wish was granted.
I know. He has his ancestral land back.
Ancestral land.
Mm.
Hold on, let's back that up a bit. What would be his ancestral land?
Nothing.
No,
Maybe.
because his ancestors have to come from somewhere.
I know.
Probably somewhere.
But technically, we all came from Africa, so I guess it is accurate.
Yeah. Wait. Wrong land.
Oh yeah.
Wrong land. Yeah, that's Australia. It comes
Aussie?
from dun, 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 dun.
I want to be an Aussie.
I do too.
I feel bad for this dude. He's like, he sells his car.
You know?
He sells his car.
Get stranded in
But-
the middle of nowhere.
Yeah, like,
Yeah.
he's like, I got this money, but now what?
And the transfer from American to not Europe. What do you call it? Like, I don't know the money in Africa. In like
Rupees?
Egypt.
Is this Egypt?
Yeah.
It's Egypt.
Is it? It's not rupees, is it?
No.
No.
That's.
I'm trying to remember.
Whatever
I
their
went there.
currency is.
I went there for like a couple of weeks.
No, you didn't.
Do you not remember when I almost died?
I remember.
You almost died in Egypt?
Terrorist.
Yeah.
Really?
Uh-huh.
Yeah. My plane almost got hijacked. It was over Greece. We're flying over Greece, and this guy, for some reason, was just screaming,
Mm-hmm.
and he got dragged all the way back to the plane where me and my mom were sitting, and he was just screaming the entire time, screaming in Arabic. So we don't know what he's saying. So I'm just sitting back there like, well, okay, gotta put in some music. And afterwards, what we learned is that he tried to rush the cockpit when the co-pilot was coming out to like use the bathroom or something, right?
Oh,
And someone stopped him right before that. I'm like, I'm sorry, what?
that's insane.
So yeah. That was my.
Or did
just
he like almost died? Yeah, she just changes.
She's just, you know,
Just quick change.
that's one of her superpowers, is she can quick
I
change.
love their slow mo running.
That was definitely Zack Snyder. He loves his slow mo. The brakes still work.
Yeah, but then he
Oh,
goes flying
I
off.
know. I'm like, even if he hits the brakes, like
He's
he's
not
not
gonna
gonna
do
have any
anything.
control.
This man just stays there.
I like how she grabs a bullet. I thought it was a missile at first.
Me
But
too.
no,
it's a
she grabs a
bullet.
Bullet.
She grabs a bullet with her lasso.
Uh.
That's crazy.
Because
It's
it's the
insane.
truth that powers it.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
What does that
What?
have to do with that?
Well, I don't know. Well, that's what she says. She says that the power of the lasso comes from
The
truth.
power of Christ compels her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, she's not Christian.
No, not
The
at all.
power of Christ
The actor
compels you?
or the character.
No. Is she Jewish?
Maybe.
Because she's from Israel.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, I think
I think she's Jewish.
I believe so.
Let's find out.
Although
Because she was in the Israel army.
Oh,
Mm.
yeah. That was like kind of a controversial thing, was that she was...
Why is that a controversial thing? Because she had to go to the army. It was
Yeah,
required.
it was required. That's true.
Why is that a controversial thing?
I have a friend that
I
had
think
to
it's
go there.
because she still supports it even after she's left.
Hmm.
Because, although to be fair, the same thing could be said about the U.S. military, because I'm like, they did commit war crimes, but the U.S. military has also committed a lot of war crimes. But it's like, they're just doing... I don't blame the soldiers, I blame the government. 'Cause
Exactly.
the
Yeah.
soldiers are just doing their jobs. And
I mean-
they don't know any better. Like, if that makes sense, you know?
Yeah.
They're just doing what they're told.
I feel like that should just be a common thing that everyone should agree with.
Oh,
that
yeah.
it's not the soldiers' fault.
No, never.
They're just following orders.
Yeah, they're just following orders and doing what they need to do to survive, you know?
I have a friend that like had to go, and I'm like, oh my gosh, do you want to go? It's like, no, but like I have to. It's like, oh, okay, I'm sorry, man. Like it's just a
Yeah.
thing they have to do.
Yeah,
Mhm.
like in Korea, you're required to do like 2 years of military service and
Mhm.
stuff.
It's kind of dope scene. They only have 3 action scenes in this movie.
That doesn't sound right.
The mall scene, this scene, no, 4.
There
The Washington D.C. scene, and then the final fight scene.
Uh-huh. There we go. That makes a lot more sense.
She's like, what?
It's like, what are you talking about?
Nani? Yeah, dude.
The
When
lasso.
she starts bleeding, I was like, wait, this is
We're
whack.
like, this isn't right.
This is whack.
This is not okay.
And then right here too, where she's like,
She's like struggling.
struggling. And she even struggled earlier with the lock.
Yeah. Which is
I
like
just didn't
something
notice
so
it.
small that like she shouldn't have been struggling with that, you know?
I didn't notice that at first, and I'm like, wait, why did it take her so long to break the lock?
yeah.
Just those little details adds a lot to a movie.
Little details of her almost getting hit.
But her boyfriend comes in to save her.
Hey.
Da-da-da, da-da-da-da-da-da.
This is a little weird scene. The lasso again.
Whenever she uses the lasso, it becomes floaty.
They just have random
Just
plans.
casual.
No, yeah,
There's a
no.
missile.
When he
Like,
start,
when did you ever do this?
when he started putting in the missile, I was like, okay, is he aiming for what is he aiming for?
Didn't she lose her lasso back there though?
No.
It always comes back,
Does
like
it?
boomerang.
Yeah. And then
See,
scoops
right.
up those kids.
But then the length of the lasso runs out.
Does it? I thought she just loses grip.
Yeah, I thought she just lost her grip.
Okay.
Because she's losing her powers, so
powers.
she can't like.
I
hold
thought she
on.
was losing her grip, not her grip, like losing. I don't know. What did I say earlier?
Because I don't think it would lost length because she
No.
literally
Yeets a
lassos
plane.
a plane.
Yeah.
Dang kids playing in the middle of the street.
in the middle of a highway.
Yeah.
all things.
But I mean, I guess it's not going to be that busy. It doesn't look like it's going to be that busy. It's not in a it's in between two huge cities.
It's out between 2 cities.
Mhm.
Nice. And she's still, don't tell anyone who I am.
I know, she's walking around in her suit.
She knocks out the cameras, but literally everyone sees her. It's kind of funny.
A truly bizarre phenomenon is happening.
Wonder
The
Woman.
divine will.
Egypt's poorest communities entirely cut off from the only support
Water.
of fresh water.
Define fresh water.
A river.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not that.
Yeah, that's
If you've
what I'm
seen,
saying.
If you've seen the Nile, like some of their water sources in Egypt, it's
Mhm.
literally flooded with garbage.
That's really sad, honestly. Well, like the pollution.
Yeah.
Because it's probably not those poor communities' fault. It's,
It's not.
probably the wealthier communities that are
That-
just dumping their stuff there, and then it's affecting the poor communities.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Wait, she changed again.
Quick change.
There we go. Come on, quick change. Did you have to do quick change when you in the plays you did, Reggie?
A few.
I had to do quick
Nothing too
changes.
major. The most major one I had was I had to go really fast to change to my king costume and the Hunchback. Yeah, the Hunchback.
I'm sorry. I wish I saw that one.
It was really good.
I saw the Taming of the Shrew. I like that one. That was fun.
That was probably the one that I had the most fun with.
That was fun to watch.
I love playing Grumio and Baptista.
That one was like, this is fun. Everyone else I brought with me, they're just like, this is weird. I'm like, this is actually pretty
Really
fun.
funny.
Y'all
Yeah.
need to stop crapping on the drama department. Dang
I'm
kids.
very impressed because I know you did struggle with Shakespearean language back in sophomore year.
I very much did. What movie was it we were watching? And I was like, what's going on?
Much Ado About... No, it's not Much Ado About Nothing. It's the one with Beatrice and Benedict. Which one
Beatrice
is
and
that?
Bennett?
Yeah, those are the main characters.
Was it the one we watched Miss Tyre and it was like Josh
Yeah.
Whedon directed it?
Yeah.
Oh, I remember that one. I was like, Kelly,
And it's
translate.
just filmed in black and white in just like this rich house.
And they were Shakespearean. I was like, I still don't know what's
Wasn't
going
much
on.
ado.
And that's what I'm looking it up.
I don't know the Shakespeare. I was just in it.
You went to the Shakespeare Festival.
Yeah, I was just in it. The only people who know Shakespeare is Shakespeare scholars.
True.
Yeah, it was Much Ado About Nothing.
What happened in that? Do you remember, Reggie?
It's like a comedy romance.
Yeah, it's a comedy.
It's basically these two people from wealthy families. Their parents are like, you know what? They would be a really like cute
Oh.
couple.
Was the one that we watched like the more modern one?
Yeah, it's the more modern one we watched.
Yeah.
And so they basically are trying to get like set up by,
And it's like they don't want to get together.
but they don't want to get together. They like
Okay.
hate each other.
I like this dude.
I know.
So you're
like,
Mayan? A quarter.
Frank?
I'm a citizen of the world.
So that's
I thought that was cool though.
the Mayan history.
Yeah.
I want to live in this place. This place looks awesome.
This the warehouse
Yeah.
that he's definitely doing so many drugs in.
All the drugs.
No, but like it just
Yeah, but like a warehouse.
the way he's decorated it.
I would
He made a warehouse look
nice.
Cool.
yeah.
I not reinvent it, but renovate it a bit. You
Yeah.
know, more my style. Put some flares in there.
I like the little cherry hat in the back.
She just knows all languages, and she would.
Mhm.
She has tons of time to study.
She knows Latin, she knows Mayan, she knows
She can speak Egyptian.
she can speak Egyptian,
The language of the gods.
she can speak the language of the
I'm very god. I'm very god bad.
god of lies.
Duke of Deception.
She's
That's
been called
actually
by
one of her
many names.
first villains in her comics. The Duke of Deception. He was like a servant or like a henchman of Ares in the early comics of Wonder Woman.
Interesting. So he is more of a minor god, but it's
Yeah.
still evil.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That was like cool. It's like, hey, her first ever villain. Way to go.
Her powers.
You want the?
Oh, thank you. I appreciate that.
We had this issue last time.
Oh yeah, we did.
The dang ottoman always being too far away. I like this thing of like cultures are destroyed because of this thing. The Mayans was seriously
Mhm.
destroyed.
Mhm.
The other ones, we kind of know why they were destroyed, but I
Yeah.
like the touch.
Yeah.
How much is left in this movie?
An hour.
A
I'd say.
lot. Like
Yeah, an hour.
Good hour.
I called it. Woo!
We're gonna have our talk again, Reggie, about movies that never end.
Fire.
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 Yeah.
There's a scented candle there.
Yeah.
Maybe don't burn yourself.
Don't, Reggie. No.
Don't touch fire.
Don't touch fire. Fire bad.
Bad fire. Vampire.
Steve is like, you gotta destroy the stone. Like, you gotta end him. But both of them like, no, no, no. We like our wishes. No matter the cost.
We're good. I like
Yeah.
how Steve is so like, oh, he's selfless. He's just willing.
And she's like, no. I just got you back. I'm keeping my mans.
It's like, it's okay. I'm already dead.
Might as well.
Also, she plucked him out of heaven. Like earlier, he said, "I was in a nice place."
He's
Very
like, I
good
can't
place."
remember it, but
But like, I remember it was like good, and I was like peaceful
I was like, "You really pulled this man."
from heaven,
Come on.
from the afterlife.
You think he's really gonna be able to go back? He might be able to. Probably will.
do you think he also wished for a Lamborghini?
Maybe.
No.
Maybe end wish for racism to end
No. Like,
He ended all racism.
with his wish, but what was the cost?
Look, you see his son right there.
no, his poor baby.
And there goes my baby.
Yeah, I was honestly really surprised because I too thought he was gonna be much
Yeah.
more of like an absent father,
But he really loves his kid.
even though he had that moment of frustration and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, any person under that much stress that he's under right now.
Like again, really, I thought I just had him.
Because right now, not only is his business starting to boom, but he's also trying to,
Not die.
not die and get all the power in the world.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And he's not even doing it for himself.
He's wishing for these people, and then he's taking what he can. Hi. All these people, consider it gone.
When it's gone. Health your health.
Mm.
But I will take your entire congregation in
In
a
your
time
time
slot.
slot. He really is starting to think, how can I save myself without
I know.
having to deal with everyone?
I'll take your health
And your strength.
and your gaming abilities.
Yes. I want to be the most poggers epic channel.
Poggers, epic.
Not poggers! I banned that word.
Hypers, pog.
No! I don't understand the word poggers.
I like poggers. I like that word.
I'm a man at a time. I don't know the modern language anymore.
Don't wish for something you already have.
Oh.
Hmm. There's a lot of like cheetah stuff in this.
Cheetah girl.
Yeah. Foreshadowing.
For the
But
But
also,
that's
I think-
an excessive amount of foreshadowing.
I know. I also think maybe Cheetah Print was just very popular in the 80s.
Probably.
Hug, fine. I guess you're my little pog champ. Come here.
They were just. I knew I work tomorrow morning. That's so gross.
I work tomorrow evening. I just used Urban Dictionary to try to figure out poggers, you know?
Mhm.
As the old man I am.
Yes.
Poggers, epic word, can be used for anything. Man 1. I have 10 kids in my basement. Man 2. Wow, such poggers.
Really? You could really use it for anything.
Oh, just anything.
Pog, 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 pog. Like a genie.
Yeah. Why didn't they go with more genie-like stuff in this? He grants the wish, but they kind of did do the original genie things of,
Yeah.
how can't you wish, but in return I do something else.
Corn.
Is that a corn?
He's like,
What?
I'm trying to find pogger memes.
Oh, Emerson. Not Emerson. Alistair.
Alistair.
Ladies and gentlemen,
We got him.
fasten your seatbelts.
Oh no.
Name that movie.
Ferris Bueller's Day Off?
No.
No.
Oh.
Ladies and gentlemen, fasten your seatbelts.
What movie is
I
that?
feel like that is in a lot of stuff.
But come on, Eli.
Big Lebowski?
No.
What is it?
It starts with the S and ends with an 2.
Do you know?
No.
Starts with an S and ends with a 2.
Tell me, boy.
Starts with a spider and ends with a
Spider-Man 2?
2. Tobey Maguire style.
Ooh.
Fasten your seat. When does he say that?
Doc Ock says it when he's
Oh, okay.
Ladies and
now I
gentlemen.
know.
fasten your seatbelts.
I remember now.
I like this guy.
Zoo.
I just wanted a farm. I can't leave my cows. But my cows. I don't. But my cows.
The chaos of this just ensues. You and my baby started when we...
So this is the first time he's at her house, right?
Yes, it's the first time he's at her house, and her house is so nice. Can I just
Very
say?
nice.
What a good apartment.
And then he finds... Did he talk about, like, a ranch in the first movie? Or did she just make her own Trevor Ranch in memory of him?
I don't know.
Pumpkin pie.
Could have been that was like the ranch she was at, and she like visited it in like honor.
Oh.
And I saw things, someone saying, here's her things of, like, memories of things she's done. And here's one of her, at a World War II camp thing of her taking it over or something like that. Like, where's that photo?
I didn't see that, but you know.
I just remember the photo of her at Trevor Ranch.
Yeah.
Well, you
And
don't
there's
remember the
Hitler photo?
Oh, you know, just casual.
no, she I can't remember. I think it was her looking at them. It's like on that table.
Yeah, it probably is.
She's like pictures of her and her friends from that time. And then she also has like photos from like I love that photo of her in like the 50s with the
Secretary.
the secretary, like the fact that they stayed friends like, throughout all that.
So where I'm from, that's called slavery. It's like, I like her.
Uh-huh.
That's one of the two lines I remember from the first movie.
Guys,
Yes.
you are both very fabuloso people.
That's what I've been waiting for, baby. That's what it's all about. Woo!
That compliment.
That's what I've been waiting for, baby. That's what it's all about.
This man. Can't take him anywhere. The energy just rises, and I'm not sure everyone can handle that energy.
I'm sorry. It's just my one compliment every 10 years.
What are you, Davy Jones? You can only touch land one day every 10 years? Yeah?
Basically.
Okay.
I thought that was just a curse that all men had. they just don't get compliments unless they're famous.
True.
I honestly, because I feel like we've done a wonderful job of like,
Breaking.
yeah, this sort of like, you know, I think we're doing a great job of like breaking more of the like toxic gender stereotypes, but I think that's one that we still really need to work on is like complimenting and like making it more normal, I guess, for men to have like healthy communication, if that makes sense. Because I feel like
Yeah.
girls have really gotten that down in a way that maybe men haven't, you know?
It's like, hey, yeah, just talk about how things are going. You don't need to
Yeah.
hide it all.
Why would I talk about my feelings when I could just cry myself to sleep every night?
No, because it's unhealthy,
You
and then it hurts you
know.
in different ways.
No.
Asteria. This was a cool part. Makes sense that her armor deals with men, but not demigod, cheetah woman,
No.
apex
Yeah,
predator.
see, that's what I'm saying, because it holds up right here, but when it's actually going against, like,
Someone of the same strength.
somebody that's
Yeah.
super powerful, then yeah, it's going to be starting to break apart.
That doesn't look like the original Wonder Woman there.
Well, no, because her name was Asteria. She wasn't Wonder Woman.
I know, but it doesn't look like the actress in that armor. Or like the eyes, you know, since we find out that Asteria was the one in there. And was portrayed by the original actress at the end.
Oh, I didn't realize that.
Was it her? She said her name was Asteria. Was her name?
Yeah.
Yeah. So it didn't look like that was her
Because,
in the armor.
yeah, she says, I found the armor, but I couldn't find her. Well, and
and then she sees her in the end. Okay,
Yeah.
that makes so much
or
sense.
at least we see her in the
Yeah.
end. Because, like, she's saying that she's not dead.
Yeah.
So she's not, like, actually... Well, I guess she could be considered Wonder Woman.
Mm.
Now I think about it, because Wonder Woman, as of right now, it's not a superhero. I guess it could kind of just be a title as of
Yeah.
right now.
Yeah.
So she was the first Wonder Woman in this.
Mm-hmm.
He's like, how did I get here?
He's like tiny little.
Is this supposed to be like a Reagan president?
Yeah, I think he's supposed to resemble Reagan, honestly, because that's who was the president at the time.
Yeah. Or is this supposed to be
They
like-
could have got that down better.
I mean, I got it.
I've seen better ones.
Yeah.
But
they're
the
good.
weird thing is that they don't like establish that it's Reagan, you know?
I don't think they were trying to make it Reagan, but everyone just was like, "This is the 80s."
Reagan-esque.
Yeah.
Because they never call him like Mr. Reagan or anything like that.
They just say president.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So I think he's just supposed to be a generic president that is reminiscent of presidents from the 80s.
Mm-hmm. This man's like, I'm sorry, what?
Carl, I know, he's like, I thought I was bringing a pretty lady on a date.
But nope, you brought your mans.
Carl just can't win.
Poor Carl. Poor Carl.
You tried.
Tries so hard.
You try your best, but you don't succeed. You get what you want.
What you need.
Oh, this man. Tried his
Does
best.
Superman age normally?
No, he ages
No.
differently.
So is he like? Is he like Diana Prince with the way he ages, or
Yeah, because in the Man of Steel, they established that like everyone else around him will grow old, but he will stay the same.
I wasn't sure.
Maybe aliens have longer life expectancies?
Yeah, because I was like, so she's a demigod, so of course she's
She's
gonna be
not.
living longer.
Yeah.
But how does the aliens' lifespan?
Yeah, his is
compare.
longer. And then there's Batman that just never ages ever.
Even though
He's a man.
he's just rich. He
Even
just
though
has-
Ben Affleck stepped down.
I know.
No, see,
Um,
Batman's not rich. His power is privilege.
Literally. Oh my god. Here's the thing. I'm not a fan of Batman. Here's why.
Oh, do go.
Because like he literally has they establish in like every Batman movie that the reason these villains come into power, that the reason these problems are happening in Gotham City is because of the like wealth inequality. And they establish that like consistently. Like the reason that these people are like working as henchmen for these evil guys is because they're poor and they're starving, you know?
Mm-hmm.
The reason that these like evil villains come into power is because they're taking advantage of these poor people. And he's a billionaire.
So as a rich man,
As
do
a
I
rich man,
A,
give money to the
to poor and
education
help,
and to
or
help the community.
B.
Punch people in the middle of the night in a dress
Oh
up
my
costume.
God.
I saw this
Dude,
meme,
I
something
love
like that.
I love the freaking trailer. Dude.
It's so
I saw this meme, and it was this
dumb.
guy. It was like stealing something. It was just like Batman shows up. He's about to be like, "Hey, yo, man, please don't. I don't got the money to pay the medical bills from your injuries, okay?" And
Yeah.
he's like, "Well, then don't steal." It's like, bruh, you live in Gotham. Have you seen it here? He's like, go get a job. I've tried. I've applied at Gotham. I have a doctorate. Not doctorate. He's like, I
Let's watch.
have
Let's
a
watch
master's
Batman
in electrical
beat the
engineering.
living heck out of a dude in the new trailer.
The guy's like, I'm an electrical engineer, and I applied at Wayne Manor. Yeah.
I know, because it's just like, it's like
And then he keeps going.
He just doesn't stop.
It's like, I think he's
I
just
love-
trying to vent his personal trauma.
I think
That's
so.
exactly what he's doing.
And I'm just like, bro, you know, you could like use your money to like help people, right?
I like the sounds it makes.
Just
You can like hear the bones and
that man, his hospital bill is never gonna
those
end.
last two punches when he's on the ground.
Like
you can hear
crunching.
And the reaction
The
of everyone else
squish.
around him, they're just like,
And they're like,
you know, we'll tell you everything we need to know.
Oh my gosh, dude. That
I
guy
just-
ain't dead.
I just hate it because I'm like, you're a billionaire. You could literally solve all the problems of the city just by like donating or paying taxes.
I think that's the thing about him though, is like he's portrayed as a superhero, but
He's really
everyone
not.
no, everyone's seeing it now. Like
He could
He's-
fix
he's-
so many
he's-
issues.
He's
He's
very
just as mentally ill as everybody.
everybody that
he's
he's
fighting.
fighting. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Because what is it? The Riddler, his thing, he didn't. What was it? All the villains.
Have like their mental illness that they represent.
And if
sort
he
of
just
thing.
properly addressed them and helped them in a way that he could, they would go back to not being normal, but like they could get the help they need.
Yeah.
But instead, I'm gonna punch them, put them in jail, let them escape, do it again.
You know.
Because if Batman, if he could just find a way to
Healthily.
healthily,
Help.
cope with his parents' death.
Yeah. Instead of like lashing out on all the
Mm-hmm.
quote unquote
Because
villains.
yeah, so
And the villains never
His-
came to power until he started beating up bad guys. So there's that as well.
no, they established before
Yeah, they like
before the-
established power.
they-
Like
they-
they were already running gangs
the mob-
and things.
Yeah, the gangs and everything, but I feel
so
like the super villain.
no, they had the mobs.
Yeah.
And the mobs were always
Yeah.
Harlem and Gotham. But once he came to once Batman came,
the mobs had
the
to do
mobs
something different.
disappeared, but the super villains came.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like Joker, Riddler, Penguin,
So it's
Mr. Freeze.
it's a double-edged sword.
Yeah.
Do you keep the mobs in play, or do you give somebody for the super villains to come and attack?
Or surprise, instead of treating the symptoms, treat
Mm-hmm.
the actual problem.
Mhm.
Right. I feel like Batman's just overhyped too much. Like, oh, Batman can meet this person. He can meet everyone. It's like,
No, he couldn't.
I
He's just
understand.
wealthy.
He's just wealthy. He has a bunch of tech to beat people, and
But
I
he's
think
also
that he just beats everything.
Barbara, look
Well-
at her. That epic walk.
one thing that you never see with Batman in the movies is, sure, he's this wealthy guy that beats everyone else up, but he's also considered the world's greatest detective.
But you never see them use that.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I really want
he's-
to use this in this.
He's
movie.
one of the smartest minds in the world, or
Yeah.
detective-wise.
Yeah.
I really
But they
want
just
to
never
see that.
utilize that.
Yeah.
They just talk about that he went through like all this training and
Yeah.
I hope with this new one they utilize the detectiveness.
If they utilized that, imagine Sherlock Holmes but Batman. That's what I'm saying.
that would bring a whole new aspect to it, I think.
I mean, it's it's not Robert Downey Jr. Robert Pattinson. It's like, oh, he's playing Batman, but now we saw the trailer. Like, so he's playing Batman.
Yeah, no. When I first heard that he was gonna play Batman, I was like, really? And then that trailer comes in, you're like, whoa.
Okay then.
It's like, well, hello there, Edward.
Well, no, like I could totally see how he could have been like a really good Bruce Wayne
Yeah.
because like he's very like he could be very charismatic and funny and you know.
Mm-hmm. What's going on again? Oh, the Power Ranger spins. and-
Yes, the epic
Floats.
Power Ranger flies and floats.
Let's watch The Dark Knight and The Dark Knight Rises and Batman Begins.
Those are so good. Do I need to add that to the list?
Yeah, you
Okay.
definitely do.
How many movies are we gonna watch
A lot.
Well,
before the 13th?
Oh, not
no,
before
no,
the 13th.
those are for after.
Oh.
Those
We have a
pretty huge.
huge list for after.
Oh my goodness.
So yeah, stay tuned for after 2 years.
Yeah. I'll post a
Guys, what if I'm like dead in 2 years?
I don't
No,
want that to
then I'll
happen.
use the then I'll use the dream
Just-
stone.
Just lock yourself in a
room,
basement.
Okay.
Get a steady supply of food.
Okay.
Yeah, there we go.
That seems healthy.
I'll use the dream stone. Be like, all right, bring Kelly back.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate that.
Of course.
What
What will you lose?
Yeah, what would you lose?
I don't know. Not the Funkos.
The Funkos just start.
No!
I'm sorry, Kelly, you can't be done.
Did
will
I
you
think
die.
that's a pretty equal trade, not gonna lie.
Have you seen the collection?
No, my
Oh my
life
gosh.
for the Funko Pops.
It's an issue.
Oh, I'm sure. Oh my goodness.
How many
bro.
did you have before that?
Like 6.
This is like the past 2-3 weeks.
Bro, okay.
He has a problem.
I have an issue. Like, come on. We got Black Widow in here. We got some baddies in here.
I got 2 Grogus, that's all I need.
You just kind of see characters. I'm like, I like this character.
Yeah.
Oh, there's this guy too. Oh, I'm so close to finishing this set. You know, let's just.
You know how it is.
I take mine out of the boxes because I'm a psychopath.
I
I
keep
know.
them in the box.
I like when people take it out of the boxes because I kind of see it as like screwing you to those people that are like pop Funko
Yeah.
purists because I think that's really funny.
Yeah,
How
Eli.
obsessed people get over it.
I feel
That's no. I'm like, I ain't gonna sell these, so why keep them in the box?
And it's like, what's the point?
I don't have a place to put them. Yeah.
And like even then, like a lot of them probably don't sell for that much.
Yeah. Not that much. At least the ones I have, they don't sell for that much. The
No,
most
I
is like
got a-
$30.
I actually have a Pop Funko app, and
I do too. The
apparently
most.
they can get up there.
Yeah.
I'm sure. Like the really special limited edition.
There's one that I
ones.
really want that could resell for like $113. I'm like, I just want it.
Let's see, how much does Batman go for?
Oh, is that the new one that's coming out soon?
Oh yeah, release date 2020. This is the new one. Wonder how much it goes for.
The new ones, I don't think they have prices yet.
Yeah, they don't.
I like Barbara's epic smoky eye, and I like how in this moment you see like Diana looks more human. Like she doesn't
Mhm.
look all perfect anymore.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you can see like the bags and
Under
like
her eyes.
her energy's being drained.
And like she.
My current collection is $89.
Mine's like
Ooh.
300.
Dang, that Naruto Uzumaki that I got,
Mm-hmm.
$27.
Really? Wow.
The sock I have is 23.
Oh, you have Sokka.
Mhm.
Cute.
I got an Amon, Aang and Momo,
Aw.
a Sokka,
I got a Korra.
a Casual Thor,
Nice.
a Star Lord, a Groot, and a Naruto.
I just
I'm such a private jet. Oh, or private helicopter, Air Force One.
Yeah, this is one that I want. It's a really cool Kakashi one, but it's
Ooh.
$40. It's a
What is
$40
that from?
one.
Naruto.
Naruto.
Who's my favorite?
Looks cool though.
It does. I have Kirishima that like resells for 37,
Nice.
and what are the ones I want?
What is going on?
Apparently, they just have a ton of new nukes now. You
Yeah,
know.
'cause the
Yeah, because
president
that's
wished
what he
for
wished
it.
for them.
Because, you know, all men want is power.
I know.
Yeah, he's like complaining. He's like, oh, this is this and this and that. It's like, but what do you wish for? Nukes. It was crazy.
Like, sir, you could have asked for world peace.
Yeah,
But
he's like,
no, I
no,
want
he was like
nukes.
literally like talking about like all this horrible stuff. He's like, I just want all this pain to stop. And he's like, so how are you gonna accomplish that? He's like,
I
wish-
want more.
I wish for more nukes. And then he says how if I have all this power, then they'll just have to,
Stand down.
yeah.
But they see it as an act of war, so they're
Yeah.
going to be like, okay, time to fire back.
Yo, I want this one.
So you think you
Yes.
can stop me?
Add to wish list.
Yeah.
Dun-dun-dun, dun-dun-dun.
It was a Freddie Mercury Pop Funko.
Leave me to die.
Oh,
baby. You're gonna get copyrighted for this.
Maybe. Remember when we started singing Miss Tyre's class like every day, Reggie?
Mm-hmm.
And she'd be like, Reggie, no.
I always sung in that class.
Callie would be like, Reggie, stop. And it just would keep going.
Man, some of these resell for a ton. Why in the world is Hello Kitty $140?
Because who doesn't love Hello Kitty?
You know, Hello Kitty is just really out here.
It really is.
Oh, it's because she's glittery. That's the why.
Ah. That's what it is.
She's $140 because she glitters.
This scene right here is where it starts to hit you.
I want the child of Mandalorian, the Pez dispensers.
I had a great life with you, Diana. I would start playing the music from this scene, but I feel like we get copyrighted. Warner Brothers is like notorious for copyrighting people really fast.
What song is it?
Let me.
Hey, let me just get closer to the TV.
No. It's from Sunshine. So let me search up the Sunshine album. It's from a movie called Sunshine. I don't remember who directs it.
Me. I did.
But it's like a movie about these astronauts in space.
I
and they
love
have
that
to
too.
fly.
I'll never love again. I pray that isn't true. Aww.
I'll never love again.
Adagio.
A daiku.
I'll play it afterwards, but like I found it, but they just did this song in a different key.
Interesting. She can't say goodbye to him.
I can. See ya.
I know. I'm just like, it's not that hard.
I'm already gone.
Oh, dramatic
so
kiss
sweet.
and hug. Hey, at least they had that time together, you know?
Mm-hmm. It was
She
cute.
finally got to see him again. I renounce my wish. And the
And
emotion.
she heals.
Did you get this one at Target?
Ooh.
Which one? No. Don't make me, Reggie.
This is the last one you have to get.
Don't. I can't do this.
It's a red chrome.
Like she's
And then
powered
she
by
just-
her love.
Jumps.
She goes yeet.
Yeet.
The emotion that she feels, and she's just powered by like anger and love and everything right
And then
here.
she lassos a literal plane. It's either still a bunch of lasso on her hips, so I think it's just endless.
Yeah. And then she learns how to fly. And
Which
I
is-
love it.
Like, I love it, but it's also very strange.
She's like, it's just wind and air. And she's like, oh.
Okay. Guess I can fly now.
It doesn't make sense, but it's
It doesn't make sense.
but it's a good emotional scene.
Like, it's fun. Doesn't make any sense, no.
Hey, you want this $220 Ochako?
No. I have
Why in the world is it $220?
because it's from a convention.
Mm.
There's a Bakugo that's like 200, I think, because it's from a convention.
Oh.
I just wanted Kirishima because he's my favorite character from that series.
That's why I have Bobby Yodi.
Yeah. I mean, it's you feel the emotion. The music's there.
Yeah.
And you're just like, oh, she learned how to fly because of Steve, and now she's using helicopter propellers here.
And boom. She's flying.
She goes zoom.
I'm so proud of her for learning how to fly.
Aw. Only took you about like 3 movies.
And 80 years.
Yeah, I really need to watch the first one because I could have swore she learned how to fly in the first one.
No, she never knew how to fly in the first one. She just did really long jumps. And then Batman
Well,
v Superman and Justice League, she never flew. In this one, she flew.
Wait, but Batman v Superman is...
Takes place after
Yeah.
this.
Exactly.
Hold up.
Wait a minute. Doesn't make sense.
But also that movie didn't make sense in general, didn't it?
The DCEU series of movies just don't make sense in general.
Whereas, like, I love the... I feel bad because, like, we all know MCU superior.
The
In
way- the
terms of
planning.
consistency.
Like, there are plot holes that sometimes they forget things happen in other movies, but in general,
Like, they're very consistent.
right. The DCEU, they're trying to play catch up and like, oh, we gotta do this.
Wow, look how sick he is, dude.
He's dying.
I wish you dropped dead.
And
then
he
she
revoked
literally
Drops
drops
dead.
dead.
So did her wish just not come true?
No, hers came
Her
true.
came true, and then she
Then-
dropped dead.
Yeah, hers came true, and then he said, "I wish you dropped dead." Then
Then how come he didn't disappear?
no, I think there's like, I wish you got taken by immigration or something like that, wasn't it?
Or, like,
No, I wish you and all your other Irish people
would
go-
be, like, out of the country. And
Oh,
then you see
Yeah,
people...
police like
Police
grab him.
starts grabbing all the Irish people outside the window, and he's, like, hiding.
What are you doing with your?
I'm just messing around with my septum ring because it's fun.
Doesn't hurt.
No.
Okay, that's cool.
No, it doesn't hurt at all.
Nice.
It's healed.
Okay.
I mean, it would have hurt if I had, like, just gotten it pierced, but it's been however many months.
It's been done. The
I think-
deed's been done, Eli.
I know.
It's
It's been,
been
like,
done.
almost a year, I would say, that I got it.
Mm,
It's, like, well and healed.
nice.
I just think it's funny to mess with it.
You're like, wee.
Like, does that not look really funny?
Yeah, it looks like
Yes.
you got a little. From my side, it looks like you just got a little ball on your nose.
Same on this side.
The way this works is weird, but I kind of like it.
The particle accelerator.
Yeah. Where so they're touching people, right? Yes.
Yes.
All right, let's go.
All right, let's go.
If this man showed up on your TV and he said, "I grant your wish," you would ask for a wish. You would
Like
say,
jokingly, yeah. But I think that's what most people did, is they like didn't think it was real, so they
like,
just kind of
sure.
like
Went
you're
for
like, sure, whatever.
it. Like, sure. And I wish for $1 million. But it's Pedro Pascal. And the
Yeah.
way he delivers is like, I believe my wish will come true because of you.
Then his poor son is still in his office, baby.
Or is the pony you promised him? Huh?
No.
No, he decided on a race
Race
car.
car, yeah.
No.
2 race cars.
Yeah, she kind of says it jokingly. And then everyone's like, oh my gosh. But don't people know that being famous is like horrible sometimes?
Yeah.
Here it is, Reggie.
And all the Irish people
Just
are
like,
just getting arrested.
Like, yo.
it's like, oh.
Yeah,
Yep.
she got the $1 million.
I wish to be king. I wish we had nuclear weapons. I don't understand lightning. Like, yeah, she's the daughter of Zeus.
Yeah, so she's like swinging through on lightning.
What?
640.
For who?
Boba Fett.
Okay, makes sense.
That's crazy. 640 bucks.
I can hear it.
He's going a little insane, but you know.
Did she go back home?
Yeah, she went back home.
She's like, I need this.
She needs the suit.
She pulled a Yui, started flying back
She's
home.
like, wait a minute, gotta go back.
I forgot something at home. Ah, crap! I forgot my
my
key.
I forgot
The
my
oven was
key.
still on.
Forgot my outfit. Oh,
Your strength, your health.
I don't want.
Give her.
give her your age and your prowess.
And I take your power. So that's why she became the apex predator. 'cause-
Yeah, because he gave her those skills.
I also give you fur. Apparently.
Yeah.
Yeah, apparently she just has fur now.
Sure.
I'm like, maybe a cat heard on the TV.
The cat is like,
and
yo,
a cat
dude,
wished.
I wish for some kibble.
Yeah.
Something.
This guy was like, "What do I want right now?"
I
Food.
was expecting when he said, "I wish you were here, Daddy," just
But he already used his wish.
yeah.
To make his puppy great.
The spread on those guns are horrible.
I know, right? Whoa.
Take her out, boys.
Hey, oh look at that, epic. She's flying.
She's got little wings. See, that's the reason why she had the wings.
That's why she had to learn how to fly first, so the wings can be properly used.
Itchy brain.
I will say they don't seem the most practical for fighting.
I love that though. Like her little thing
Yeah.
just barely starts.
Yeah,
And
and she
then it
takes
ends.
everyone out.
It's like, well,
Okay. And then here comes the apex predator.
Ooh, cheetah.
You mean apex predator?
Is that her name?
No, her name's Cheetah, but
Yeah, she
wanted
wants
to be the
to be.
apex.
Yeah.
Oh, Barbara. what
I
have you
love
done?
that frame right there. Like the glowing eyes and just
Yeah.
She looks cool.
better than cats.
Terrifying, but yeah.
Better than cats.
Anything's better than cats. Cats is the reason 2020 ended the way it did, or became the way it did.
One of the sad thing though is that like those poor animators that like did Cats, they were like super underpaid and they were like really really crazy overworked and they were given like no time to actually make the movie
They should have pulled a Sonic.
They should have. They should have given.
and just delayed it.
No, don't you remember what happened with Sonic?
No.
People
So-
saw how it looked and were like mad about how Sonic looked, and so the studio took it all back.
Delayed the
Mhm.
delayed the movie for months and completely changed how Sonic looked for the whole movie.
That makes sense.
Mhm.
And they should have like done something like that. But what happened was that like they didn't listen to the animators because the animators were like, "Yo, like this isn't gonna be good. Like we don't have enough time to do like a proper job. Things are gonna be missing. Like it isn't gonna work." And so then, but like the studio like just didn't care. And so I think it was like 2 weeks before the movie came out, they like fired all the animators and like shut down the animation studio.
Who was the studio?
And
I
it
feel
was
like-
like this tiny studio in Canada or something like that.
Canada?
It was like a whole thing that like all these animators got like totally screwed over.
Because I feel like I know what studio did it, and I'm afraid to say their names.
So you can get silver from Sonic for $24 or silver glow in the dark for $25.
Ah.
That's a steal.
They have a good cast for the movie, though. Granted. For Cats.
Yeah, like the cast was amazing.
Mm-hmm.
Execution.
Universal Pictures. Oh, I thought it was Warner Brothers for a hot second. Yeet.
And that was a cool.
The CGI of this is really weird. I saw an edit and it had the Rewrite the Stars music over it.
What if
We
we
rewrite
the stars that you were made to be mine?
That's all I've seen now.
It does look like that. It looks like they're doing like a whole trapeze like
Right.
routine.
Aww.
Nothing can
Keep us
apart.
Eli, why are you singing? You know how ruthless Disney is.
True.
Oh no.
My bad.
Uh-oh.
How are we gonna do a greatest showman review without the music in it?
We
You
can't.
don't.
Darn.
We can't.
We'll just do an after review then.
It's impossible.
No, they're literally spinning like they would in a trapeze. They're literally doing like.
Trapeze work. So I saw that edit and I'm like, that's what I'm seeing now. They have a Funko, and I have it of her. Of Wonder Woman in the golden armor without the wings and without the helmet. And that's the one I have.
Mm,
I was gonna get Cheetah, but I didn't want to. It was either Cheetah or Minerva, and I got neither.
mm.
Never. No. Never. Okay.
All right. Kills her. Oh my god.
I give you a chance.
Too late.
I wish they stuck with a cat's original weakness of being water. you
I know, right?
Cats hate water.
Because I saw them go in the water. I was like, oh, that's her weakness.
I thought she was gonna like drown because she hit the water,
I thought she's gonna.
She just jump out of the
She
water.
just electrocuted her.
It's okay. She's still alive because she's an apex predator. She's got 9 lives.
She does have 9 lives. I thought it was kind of strange. Oh, they gave her a tail.
9 lives, baby.
They give
I
her a
know.
tail.
Yeah, she has a tail, but I mean, I
It's for
suppose
balance.
it's for balance. Yeah, because I was like, that's what cats have.
Yeah.
Tails for balance, which is why they're supposed to be like very agile.
Hmm. She should just destroy the satellite there.
I know, right? But she wants people to be able to.
Renounce their wishes.
True. I like this better than the first movie's ending because it doesn't end with a big fight. It ends with like
This.
Yeah.
I feel like that's how it should have ended with the other one. I mean, yeah, her like stopping the World War One soldiers instead of like, oh, Ares is evil. He's the one in charge of this.
Yeah, that's my biggest complaint about the first movie, where it's like, so the whole movie it's like, oh, Ares is doing this,
Ares is doing this, blah blah blah.
and then they go for the people doing it. It's
Like,
not Ares,
Men
And
are
you're
bad
like-
It's just
good.
men are evil.
and then it makes you feel like, oh, this
Oh.
it makes you like, I liked that ending more, but then
They show
And then she
Ares.
defeats Ares, and everyone
And
goes like,
and it's like,
why
oh.
are we doing this? Like, that's kind of a.
That defeats, the whole
That,
purpose.
I don't like that cop out that they did.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it really was.
And that's kind of what I
Ares the
think. That's
whole
what they
time.
did here. Of instead of it being like, I have to kill this man, she kind of has everyone else learn like,
Mhm.
hey.
From what happened.
Yeah, it was just kind of a sucky cop out for them to do.
Mm-hmm. Granted.
Yeet.
Their lasso can't.
Yeet.
Even the lasso of truth
Truth. Because everyone,
is lying.
yeah, they want wishes, and so they get their wish, but in a weird way. Is he an airbender too?
All right.
Stay. She does have her powers though.
He said, but he's saying that she could have.
So did her lasso like slither towards him?
I think.
Because
She
in the
did.
end, it's on him.
Yeah, probably.
He's a really good actor. You have to give him props.
He's so
Yeah.
good. I thought she was actually gonna say
Yeah.
like some witty thing, but I like this.
The speech. It's like I wanted him back.
But he was gone, and that's just how life is, you know.
Especially when you're immortal.
I know.
He's like, I can have him back, but for how long till I lose him again?
Exactly. Because
She used to find herself
A man of
Twilight.
steel.
a Twilight werewolf.
there's a werewolf that'll just live forever with her.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Do you want to pass me my water?
I'll think about it.
Mm.
I'll think about it.
He thought about it.
Okay.
I love saying that to my mom when she asks me to do something. I'll think about it.
Anytime someone asks me to do something at work, like, hey, can you go get me this? No, I just go do it anyways.
I think about it.
This is what made me like this movie more than the first one. Just this like speech
Mhm.
scene,
Instead of
a big CGI battle. We could have done away with the CGI, the cheetah fight here.
I mean, I liked it, and I think the reason that they kept it in was to show her like final form, you know.
Mhm.
final form.
Yeah, but like, I get what you mean.
We could have done away with it.
And even then, like the battle wasn't that long. It
Wasn't
wasn't
that long.
like a big final battle.
Mm-mm.
Mm-hmm. And the truth begins to shine.
The truth will set you free. It's me. He's hiding.
No one's in there anymore, buddy.
Mhm.
Oh.
They all left.
Okay, that makes more sense now that I think about it. So she doesn't relinquish her wish, but everyone else relinquishing their wishes takes away her cheetah form.
Mm.
Oh yeah, because
Mhm.
oh that
He
makes sense.
took-
That makes a lot more sense.
Yeah.
So she never renounced it. So she still has. I have the powers of Diana. Was it you that were talking about this scene, Reggie? His flashback.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Makes him.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
As to why he did all of this.
Why
Ends
he
up
was
the way
so
he did.
desperate to
Yeah, like
be
he-
successful.
Why his
Because
pride was on the line.
Mm-hmm.
I love it. He's not doing it. So sure, part of it's doing it for him to, but really, you'd have to think that he's doing this for his son as well.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Definitely. To prove to his son that I'm not a loser. You're not a loser.
Yeah.
You can do what you want.
Yeah.
I love that too. This part as well, because
It's the son.
he finally relinquishes his wish for his son,
Mhm.
because that's why he was doing this, was for his son.
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna be like, bro.
Bro, come on.
Oh, I'm sorry, I thought you were giving it to me.
I relinquish my drink.
My water, my cup of water. Poor child is just
Just
alone on
running.
this highway.
And the world is
I
ending.
know, the little
Missiles are literally
apocalypse.
being launched, like just.
Here's the thing. All
What
these
if-
are being
yeah.
launched. Which ones are the real ones?
How
Which
come
ones
they
are-
all disappear? You'd think America would be blown up right now because Russia didn't make any wishes about the missiles.
I know.
No, there are a few people wish they had more nukes
Oh.
from like Russia and other places.
Mhm.
So they're releasing all the
nukes.
all the wish nukes,
Yeah.
not the
Not the
Not
made
the
ones.
old nukes, just the wish nukes.
the cool ones.
Yeah. The dreamed ones. Dream, 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 dream.
This is not a test. Nah, man,
1 minute warning.
that would be the scariest thing.
To see all those, that would terrify me.
No, just to know that hundreds of nukes are being launched into the air right now.
And there's nothing you could do.
That would be the scariest thing.
Remember when we had that threat? Like, what was it, elementary?
What?
Remember it was like, North Korea, guys.
Elementary.
What are you
It was
talking
That
like
was like
sixth
last
grade.
year.
Last year? Was it last year?
Yeah, I think that was like,
Like
a
last
few
year.
years ago. Like 2 years. Like
I
last
thought
year.
it
The
happened
whole
in like
Korean-
sixth grade.
The whole Korean scare.
Yeah.
I thought
like
it happened
that
like
they-
sixth grade that everyone's like, oh, North
No.
Korea is gonna be a
That was
threat.
like a
No.
year or two ago.
I thought that happened twice.
Maybe
I remember
it
last
did.
year, and I remember like elementary. Everyone was like afraid of North Korea.
It could have happened twice. I'm just going.
Wouldn't that have nuclear radiation in the air and fallout?
It didn't blow up. It
It just
disappeared.
disappeared.
This
Kinda
one
like
blew
this
up.
wall.
Actually, no, it didn't even blow up. Yeah, it just disappeared.
Oh, I know. it's my wish. And the water returns.
The water comes back. Woo!
Yay!
The rains came in and the floods came up.
What? The stocks went
The
back.
stocks went back. They're all renouncing their wishes.
But
I think
not
the
her.
person that there's
There's gonna be a few people in the world.
Oh, I'm sure there are people who didn't want to renounce the wish.
I read a thing saying that Bruce Wayne around this time is 10 years old.
really
Apparently. So he could have had a wish.
Who?
was his parents dead by then? No, right?
No.
Oh.
I
When
wish
did-
it was
when-
powerful.
When did his parents die?
When he was 12, I think.
But I don't think they would have really had anything to wish for. Is there?
They're-
No, what I was
Brains.
thinking was a possibility was that somebody wished for Bruce's parents to die.
Mm.
Not saying like specifically, I wish Bruce Wayne's parents were dead. Well,
But
like,
like,
I wish-
like they were out of the
I wish-
picture, so
I
I,
wish
could
the
take
Waynes-
over a company
Yeah.
or something. Yeah.
No, not even that, because wasn't the Waynes actually trying to help out
Yeah.
Gotham?
Yeah,
They
they were
were like
trying to
trying
help
to improve
Gotham.
the community, and they like put in like
Mhm.
high speed rails, and they were like trying to make like
So maybe like one of the mobs were like,
It's
I
like-
wish.
The
Yeah.
Waynes were out of the picture, you
Yeah.
know?
Wow.
Antonio, go take him out.
I like how we're like making these conspiracies,
This is a conspiracy channel now.
Welcome to King
but
and
it's
Queens
like only
Conspiracy.
superhero conspiracies.
Only.
I mean, that would be a
That'd
pretty
be
cool.
fun.
Yeah. If they could tie that in somehow with this,
Mhm.
that'd be dope.
Or Bruce made a wish, and that was the
The-
backlash.
The backlash was his parents were
Oh
killed.
my
no!
gosh.
And he just never knew.
All he had to do was renounce his wish.
Oh my
Imagine
gosh.
he's like,
that's
oh wait, your
crazy.
parents were dead. Just renounce your wish.
Come on.
What?
Just say, I renounce my wish. I renounce my wish.
I imagine it was like something really dumb. Like,
I wish Alfred would stop being so mean.
mean to me, yeah. Which
And he's,
always
like,
told
not
you
even
to
being
do.
mean.
Yeah.
That'd be the funniest thing ever.
I had horrid.
And horrible.
I wish Alf would stop being mean to me. Okay, but now your parents are dead.
I know. I wish I didn't have to do chores.
Wish is granted.
Poor Bruce. The aspect ratio just changed.
That's the best part about the Teen Titans Go movie. where they like go back in time to save Bruce's parents, but then realize it doesn't actually help out the timeline.
So they go back and kill the parents.
Yes.
They go back and they set Bruce there and just, all right.
That's terrible.
It's horrible, but it's so funny.
So wait, why doesn't it change the timeline?
No, it changes it for the worse because there's no
Oh.
superheroes. They go back and get rid of all the superheroes.
Because they want to be the only superheroes. They want to be famous.
Oh, Teen Titans. That's
Yeah,
so
Teen
dumb.
Titans Go.
Teen Titans Go.
Because they're the ones like get made fun of all the time because, you know, they're horrible. Not like the original Teen Titans. And
Teen
so
Titans Go. That's
is
like
the
one of
animated
the
one.
Me and
That's
my
the
family.
spotlight in the animated one.
In the animated movie, that's
Like
the
the
plot
little
of the
kid.
movie.
Yeah. Like I remember that, but I don't remember that happening. Maybe I was watching the Teen Titans Go TV show, which
Maybe,
is like
yeah.
different. Yeah.
Me and my family when we got out of theater, like we were all really scared at this part. Like, is she really gonna go after the guy that Steve
Yeah.
took over?
I was like, that just seems wrong.
That just does not sound right at
Doesn't
all.
seem right. You know, my friends kind of seem like, but it works. Come on, man.
Hey, he's got his one compliment of 10 years.
Hey.
That's what I've been waiting for.
It's gonna bother me. I feel like I've seen this guy in something else.
But also, how do you not ask that girl out after she looked at you like
Compliments
that?
you. He is a very generic looking man also, so like I wouldn't be surprised if you just saw him from
He's the default setting.
Yeah, he's the default. For men in movies, he's the default.
He looks like a Hallmark character almost.
Yes, I wouldn't be surprised if he's been in a Hallmark movie.
Speaking of Hallmark movies,
No.
what are we watching right now?
A Hallmark movie?
It looks like
Literally,
it.
It does kind of look like a Christmas Hallmark situation.
And then like
Ends with the
the balloon flies up in the air, and then the title screen goes up, and it's like
Wonder Woman 84.
a Christmas wish.
Yes.
Perfect.
It literally would be that.
Wait a minute. This man was in a Hallmark
I knew it! I knew it!
It's called Small Town Christmas. You
There
were
it is. There it
He's
is.
the generic way.
Yes! I knew it. Okay.
Boom. We won.
We did it, boys. Pearl in Paradise. Oh, this man. Rocky Mountain Christmas.
He's been in the Hallmark movies. But good for him for being in Wonder Woman 1994.
Hearts of Christmas.
Oh my
He's-
god!
He
he's
is
been in
the
a
Hallmark
lot.
man.
He is the Hallmark.
The Hallmark man.
That's why I thought I've seen him before.
Well, congratulations for moving up to
A bigger role.
Yeah, congrats. He should be proud of himself.
Congratulations, Hallmark man.
We like that guy. Wait, so I watched the first ending credit scene. Is there a second one?
Is there? I only stayed for the one. And honestly, the cast, I only know like the three main characters. 4. Yeah, Diana, Steve, Barbara, and Pedro Pascal.
That's 4.
Mm-hmm.
Now,
Everyone
now
else
you know
is-
Robin Wright as well.
But I mean, like they were there at the beginning, and that's it. Everyone else had like a bigger role. So there's this one.
Oh yeah, is that Linda Carter?
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh my god.
Did you not watch this one? This part?
Guess not. Or
It's like an ending credit.
oh, okay. I probably was just like la da da.
Yeah. So yeah,
Because yeah, look at this. It's awesome.
you see her
And she doesn't look like she's aged.
at all.
Mm-mm. Good for her.
So like the thing falls, the baby's about to die.
And then she's just like, nope.
Not today. You saved my child.
Shift of weight.
I
she
know.
says.
Shift of...
I love this too, though.
She's so beautiful. Oh my god.
And
Hysteria.
she's the Amazon woman that's like stayed behind.
Yeah.
You saved my daughter.
Yeah,
Just a
simple,
shift of weight.
simple shift of weight. Takes
practice.
practice. But I've been doing this for a long
Long
time.
time.
Winks at camera.
That's awesome.
Oh,
That's
I
so
love
good.
this.
She's like, I knew she was from the original Wonder Woman because hours of YouTube videos of stuff.
Yep.
Special
Okay.
appearance by Linda Carter in the role of Asteria.
It's like, oh my gosh,
So is there a-
Wonder Woman?
Is there an ending credit scene?
I don't know. I didn't
Is
stay.
is there a
like a post-credit scene? No,
I
Are-
doubt it, but there might be.
I mean, it's long.
I haven't stayed after a movie for a long
What's up
time
with these
since
like
the movie.
glitch things?
It's supposed to be like the 80s.
The
type
80s
thing.
glitch thing.
Oh.
Is there anything?
Oh,
there
oh,
is.
Oh.
What? What's this?
Oh.
Never
Boo.
mind. Boo.
It's just telling us who made the movie.
Lame.
They really got us.
We were so excited.
Communism.
I thought, I thought it was gonna be like some cool outer space.
Yeah,
Right.
I was like, whoa.
I was like, whoa, is the Krypton?
Is
They
it gonna be like?
foreshadow?
No.
No.
That was Wonder Woman 1984.
Mm-hmm.
So what were our thoughts of the movie?
I liked it.
I liked it.
I liked it. It was good, but I definitely felt like there was a bit of a lag in there. Like, it could have taken some stuff out. Maybe could have moved the story along.
Yeah.
I just felt like I was losing interest.
Yeah.
But, you know.
It was a
It wa-
generic lag
Yeah.
because it didn't feel like any part was specifically like huge long.
Yeah.
But like
They could
just
sniff.
little
Just
parts of the
flow,
movie.
Yeah.
Felt slow. I mean, the villain was good. We
Yeah.
talked about he's very charismatic, and I wish the relationship between him and his son was more
Relevant.
more relevant. Yeah,
Prevalent.
in the story,
Prevalent.
we saw more of that chemistry, more of like, oh, he loves his son,
Yeah.
and then as it keeps going, it starts to
Pull them apart.
right, and then at the end he's like, oh my gosh, my son, I'm missing my son,
Yeah.
but still pretty good.
Still solid.
Is there anything else? Is there anything that you guys heard about this movie that people were saying, oh my gosh, this is horrible, or this movie's not this good?
No, I didn't hear anything about this movie.
I
Actually.
mean, I heard some. It wasn't even like reviews. It was just people on Twitter saying that they didn't like it, but it wasn't ever anything specific. But it was like the only things that I did hear though was like people saying that saying they wanted to boycott the movie because she was in
The Israel Army.
the Israel
That's
Army.
crazy to me.
yeah. And it was like similar reasons that a lot of people like boycotted like Mulan and this and that, but
Mm.
it's just kind of like a
That kind of stuff is crazy to me. You never know what people are going through in their lives.
Yeah. Because it could be, with the Mulan one, she endorsed the
Chinese government.
and
But it was like she's Chinese, like obviously she's
Mhm.
gonna endorse.
and maybe her
government.
family is there and she doesn't want them to get hurt, so maybe she's
Exactly.
endorsing them.
Like,
Yeah.
what if she doesn't?
endorse them.
What if
That's
she
what's
doesn't
gonna happen.
actually feel like that? But
It's just
Yeah.
she has
you
to.
never know.
Yeah,
So
you
like,
never know what people are going through.
Even then, I still didn't like Mulan that much.
I didn't see.
I watched it and I was like, I might boycott this movie for another reason.
My boycott because it's just bad.
Oh, it's just cinematography cutting in that
Oh.
movie is horrid.
Yeah.
We might do a review of that one later, in the future.
Yeah, 2 years from now.
Speaking of, we might have Kelly and Sarah take over the channel when we're gone.
Yep, we decided.
Oh, I
We're
don't
passing
know
the
how
mantle down to you guys.
consistent this is gonna be. We're gonna just come over to your house.
Yeah.
We won't even do it at like my or Sarah's place.
No,
like,
just
no, we're gonna
here.
come to your place. I'm gonna say hi to your mom,
Of course, of course.
and we're gonna watch it on your TV.
Very good.
Very, very good. That is our review of Wonder Woman 1984.
Mhm.
It was your co-host Eli
I'm your other co-host, Reginald.
and our special guest.
Kelly.
And we'll see you for the next Twilight, I think.
Possibly.
Yeah.
Who knows? Who knows when these things are coming out, dude?
I know, I'm like, do I post this after Twilight or do I post this before Twilight?
Who knows? Who knows?
We'll see what happens.
This might be the grand finale.
That is it for today's this podcast.
Today's podcast. It's every day now.
It's
Every day.
It's every day, bro.
Oh no.
All right, goodbye, boys.
You've been listening to Kings of Film. If you liked what you listened to, try some more. If you're waiting for another episode, don't worry, it'll be out soon. Thanks for listening, and we'll see you soon.